Everybody should.
Consent is
So
important, and I like how
so
that's how I'm
yeah,
starting my stream.
it says unsecured objects. So Thunderwave says unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed. Like, obviously, one could argue that a cloud is an object, but it's not
Could
on the
one argue
ground.
that?
What, that a cloud is an object?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is not
It's not
like
tangible.
it's not grounded in place though. Like
Just
I
because
can't.
it's not tangible doesn't make it an object.
That's exactly what it means.
It's either an object or an idea or a creature. Those are the three things that it can be. It's not
An
a creature.
object.
It's not an idea because it certainly exists. It's definitely an object.
So all gases are objects then?
That logic.
Yeah.
Well, they
Spoken
are
word.
technically made of matter.
Spoken words are objects?
Constructs. I guess, okay, so I guess constructs would be, because those aren't technically ideas.
I don't know. A sound wave might be an object.
I think it's more of a thing than an object.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a shitload of things.
Is it Thunderwave?
Thunder Wave is the name of the spell.
Object is a material thing that can be seen and touched.
There you go.
You can't touch a gas.
You could touch a cloud.
Can touch it. You just can't manipulate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can feel it. But this one
No,
says you can
can't
smell
feel
it,
the cloud. You can just smell it.
but that interacts with your senses, which is based off a sense of feel. I
You're
think
not
this one,
touching it.
the cloud has mass.
Yeah, but so would that. Is the mass even different than the air that it's sitting in?
Well, technically, it is a different gas. Hey, Mark, does Thunderwave disperse stinking cloud?
No.
Okay, there you go, solved. Okay. We actually got into so I read this thing on Reddit today, and it got me into like a mini argument with my coworker. Like we were just BSing around at this point, but I eventually came to the point when it's midnight. All right, so the post was, I should probably get to this. It bothers me that 12 a.m. comes before 11 a.m. And so he was making like a claim that the only time that or midnight, 12 o'clock on the dot, comes on the day before. Like it doesn't actually start the next day until like the millisecond or whatever after midnight.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Okay,
like, no.
but
As soon as like the clock strikes midnight, it is the next day.
Yes.
yeah,
Because everywhere else in the world, they use military time. So it doesn't technically strike 12, it strikes 0.
Yeah.
Places where it strikes 12 are dumb. So, us.
also like
Because we
if
also
it's
use
12:01
fucking legions and
a.m.
feet.
comes before 11 a.m., that still has the same issue.
Yeah.
No, but
but if you're smart, you
that's
just use
what led to
military
that.
time like an adult.
Yeah, I mean that's what I have on my phone. That's what I have on all
That's
of my
what I have on
devices.
my computer, my clock, my phone, everything. But yeah, I even said like the way, even if you could make whatever argument you want to make, like the 0, like the mere instant that your clock strikes 0 or whatever, everybody agrees the other way because all of our computers and everything are programmed to like when the clock strikes that time, it updates the time at the same time. Even if there is a bit of latency because of, processing, it is still programmed to do it at the exact same time. I don't know. We went on to it for like quite a bit, and I was like, dude,
Sure.
We were driving for like 30 minutes in the van. So D&D, I think I'm gonna take Stinking
Wait,
Cloud because that's
Are
funny.
you still streaming?
I just
Are you
started,
streaming?
Yeah.
Well, we're not starting the session.
Do you want me to stop the session?
If you wouldn't mind, because
Why
I
don't we just start the
did
stream?
specifically
stream.
ask. Because
Oh,
I
right.
gotta go over the rules of the
Oh yeah.
upcoming stuff. Like I've said twice now.
Okay,
Make it 3
BRB,
times, because I technically just said it again.
muted Discord.
turn
Undoing
Cameron up
all that
again.
stuff.
All right.
I did not do that last time. I don't know why you're always so quiet, Cameron.
Yes, a decent mic.
I know.
Is it still coming through quiet?
No, that's better.
I
It
just
just
turned
has
you
some
up,
static.
but
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
fine.
had
static.
I had echo cancellation on, and that was, I think, the main issue. So it should be pretty okay now.
you just have static, yeah. And then Mark, when you were just talking, I got some
So did
echo.
I. Yeah, I heard it too, so it wasn't on my end.
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
But
Oh, it's
yeah,
probably someone had the Twitch stream open.
It was
the,
a 20 seconds behind though.
Oh yeah, true.
the static isn't bad enough to where I'd rather have a little bit of static and you be loud enough to hear than
Agreed.
no static. Because like I feel most of the time whenever you do speak up, we start talking over you, and then all of a sudden I have to be like, "Hey, Cameron, did you say something?" So anyway, cool.
I think it'd be dope too is if some other people could keep some light notes.
I'm starting to keep notes though. Yeah.
Awesome. Because
Okay,
like I
thank you.
write some stuff down, but I miss a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and again, I take my own notes, or I have all the stuff that I just log, but that is I'm the DM, so
The
That's
DM
like
butt.
part of your job.
DM Butts. I am DM Butts. Thank you.
What is the title of this Twitch stream?
Is the static better now?
D&D 5e loot force work in progress. Try not to burn down Phandalin or something like that.
I was going to say yes, but then Matt started talking. The static is a little better, but it's still there. But also, when you were talking, that's when I heard the echo from somebody else. So, do you have the stream up and not muted by any chance?
Nope. It would
So
also
you're
be
not
on like
watching
a
my
20
stream,
second
okay.
delay.
The echo is definitely coming from you because it's whenever you start talking and I start hearing the static, then I can hear either me who was just talking or when Alec was talking, I heard his echo. So, I don't know how to fix that problem, but
Well, there's echo cancellation built into Discord, which I was using before, but then everybody said I was too quiet. So
Do you have
I don't fucking
headphones?
know.
yeah, it's only for some reason when you talk or like whenever
Don't worry,
you
the
are
camera's
getting
fully
noise
over
into
it
your
now.
thing. Jesus Christ.
Right. The mic is picking up echoes. That is the issue, but when I turn on echo cancellation,
Hi,
it
Mrs.
mutes me.
Wallace.
Hi, Mrs. Wallace.
And because you don't have headphones, correct?
Not any that will work on my laptop. No.
Okay.
What? Do you not have a headphone jack on your laptop? Or is it the other way around?
I do, but it's placed in a really awkward spot.
Got it. Gotta get some USB headphones.
Also,
Yeah, Matt, get on that.
the headphones I tried using, just I didn't get audio playback for some reason. I can try a different pair of headphones.
I gotta get with you and fix that. Yo, Alec.
Yeah.
Take care of that. I trained you well.
Take care of what? His setup?
Alex not in Napa anymore. Alex and
I don't live in Napa.
So?
I'm 7 hours away from him.
yeah.
So?
Matt, you do. You get the discounts at Best Buy. Just buy him some USB headphones. Also, Cameron could definitely figure the issue
Yeah.
out eventually. It's just dumb that it even has to be figured out in the first place because Discord should be better.
Yeah, we'll figure it out one day.
All
right, guys, we're level 20.
Maybe I'll bring my.
We're level 20. We defeated the BBG, and Cameron finally got his audio fixed.
Well, you're gonna hit level 20 before the BBG. So that way you get the
I'm
stuff
just
from level
recapping
20.
everything.
Gotcha.
Spoilers.
I mean, well, if you make it that far.
Oh God.
That
I'm
is a
gonna cry.
very fair point.
Trebek will die, and I'm going to cry.
Fen will die. And
Oh, I
Russell
put
Park
permadeath
will
in
die.
the tags of all my streams for this.
Some way, ironically, Fen is going to live.
He's gonna live with 1 hit point.
God, yeah. Fen living is and everyone else dying is going to be a thing. All right, so
Great.
without any more delay, let's get started, I guess. So, recap. After reaching Phandalin and talking with Gundren's brother, have you guys asked his brother his name? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, we did.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you had, because I know you guys are notorious for not asking people their names. So I didn't put the name in the recap just in case you haven't asked.
We did, but I don't remember the name.
His name was
Well-
like Gundren. It was some variant of Gundren.
Okay,
It
so
was
it's Nundro.
Nundro. That's what it was. Because Joe couldn't remember it.
All right, so
Ben kept
To be
saying
fair,
it
I couldn't
wrong.
remember it either.
and talking with Nundro after his recovery, you all took a day in the town to stock up on supplies. During this time, Fen revealed to Trebek, Leah, and Sildar that he is a follower of Malar, quote unquote, the god of the bloody hunt. After some mild berating, Fen went down. I mean, he stormed off and headed to the blacksmith's to have something inlaid in his sword. You did want to have something inlaid in your sword, correct?
I did, and I got it inlaid already.
Great. Trebek and Leah got some supplies and then headed to the blacksmith where they had just missed Fen. Trebek wanted to get his armor upgraded, but unfortunately Thagra doesn't specialize in armor. Feeling dejected and rejected, he probably cried. Not long after, Thagrin said that he had finished Fen's sword and tried giving it to Trebek to deliver, but he refused to take it with him. At this point, Longo and Gronk were on a mini adventure dealing with the fact that Loot Force had lost the cart and horses rented from Keelan. In paying her back, quote unquote, Gronk gave her the gem he took from the Dumathoin statue. When she said a gem wasn't going to do her any good and suggested she trade it at the miners' exchange, they promptly headed over there to try to bribe the teller not to let Keelan trade the jewel. When her cost of 1,000 gold was too steep, they headed back to the farm and told Keelan the jewel was cursed, prompting her to throw it, causing it to shatter.
Wait, hold on. You
Knowing-
said it was 10,000 gold, I thought.
No, it was 1,000, 1,000. Uno
Whatever.
1,000.
So, outrageous price.
Prompting it to shatter. Knowing an emerald wouldn't have shattered, she knew she was duped and requested immediate proper payment before telling Grongo to leave her property. Eventually, you all met back up at the Stonehill Inn, and it's about 3 p.m. at this point, or 1,500 hours for all you plebs.
Non-American.
But you use it too.
I use military time, but in stuff like this, I don't know why. I always use.
No, but you just said all you plebs.
Yeah. So I'm admitting I'm a pleb. Is there a problem with that?
I'm just saying.
Well, it should have been all us plebs.
Um,
These are
Again,
the
math major,
important
I don't word
arguments
good.
we need to get into for D&D sessions.
I don't word good. All right, yeah. So you're back at the
The
Stonehill Inn,
tavern.
chilling.
It's okay,
Straight
Gronk.
chillin'.
It's okay. Let's go get something to eat. We'll talk about what happened later. I'm gonna go to the bar and get something to eat.
I'm getting something to drink.
Okay.
I'm
So
role
again,
playing right now, guys. I'm eating.
yeah. Again, the whatever, I can't remember her name again. It's not the wife this time. It's the younger female who works at the bar.
The one who thought I was hitting on her.
How many
I don't know.
establishment?
Oh, right. It was the younger, unattractive one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one.
Totally
So
the
she
one
offers, she offers the typical, do you want the mead or the cider? And then also just, typical lunch plate. So if you do both decide to get food, let's just say a silver total.
Gronk, I paid for the horse. Can you cover this one?
Yeah, it's fine. And I'll do the meat and the cider.
I'm just taking the cider.
Do you want a mug or a cask?
All of the above.
Cask.
So you want both a mug and a cask of both the ale and the cider.
In fact, give me all the alcohol you have.
No.
I'm afraid you may have
don't
misheard
think I
me.
can do that. No.
You
I
may
can't
think what
give
I was
you all of
asking
our.
for was a lot of alcohol. What I actually asked for was all the
Yeah.
alcohol you have.
Gronk. No. It's okay. It's okay. Excuse my friend here. He's been through quite of a rough day today. Just a cask of ale, a cask of ale, and a cask of cider for right now.
For the both of you or just him?
Just for him. I'll just take a mug of cider.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just
I'll be back
keep
for more,
him
lady.
calm.
Yeah. He's just had
We
a
already
rough day.
had a patron break a bar glass in here earlier, so just keep him toned down.
Yeah.
And so she heads off to the back. And
Gronk, buddy, you can't. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I know it's been a rough day. It's okay. All right. Take our drinks, and we're just gonna. Hey,
And
look!
then
There's the
what
rest of our
are-
party.
yeah, what are Leah or not Leah? What are Trebek and Fen doing? Leah's just gonna be with Trebek at this point for the sake
Yeah,
of
I think we ended off. Where did we end off? We were walking somewhere.
I thought all of us were heading back to the Stonehill Inn
Oh,
at the very end of the session.
I was in the. I think I'm at my. I think I'm in my room.
Okay.
Our room.
So yeah,
Um,
Fen, what are you doing while in the room? Just anything? Just chilling?
I think I'm going. Because based off of what I was thinking last time, which was 2 weeks ago, I'm going over a map of the region, trying to plot a course north.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just be down at the bar.
All right, down at the bar. All right. So I guess Leah and Trebek, if you're just looking at a map of the region, not really much I can do there. But yeah, if Leah and Trebek, she would probably
I know.
again keep discussing with you the whole Malar thing, and that just seems so weird. Like, why anyone would do that? He's not good. Something needs to change in him.
Yeah, he's not well.
No. I can see that, and I know I haven't been the greatest, but hopefully one of us can get through to him.
Well, it's mean to sound pessimistic, but I don't think it'll be me. He's never really liked me.
I mean, you gotta remember, I kicked him when we were in Cragmore Castle. I don't think he particularly likes me either.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that he'd sooner kick me than kick you.
I guess that is fair. I'm just glad neither of us are orcs, huh?
Ain't that the truth?
And so, yeah, Leah at this point is gonna head towards Gronk and Longo.
I'm over here trying to, pacify Gronk a little bit.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Leah.
All right. So eventually, the woman comes back out with both a cask of cider, a cask of mead, and a mug of cider. And then she's like, "Ah, more mouths to feed. What'll it be? What'll it be?" And you're back. And she's looking directly at you, Tarek.
Yeah, yes, we are. Yes, I am. I'll have whatever the big guy's having, but half of it. Just the food. I don't need the drink.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. The drink's on the house. And as she
Yo,
said that,
hey,
she gives you a little wink,
Trebek,
walks
what was that about, Trebek, huh, buddy? Trebek?
I honestly don't know.
Ooh, I think you do know, buddy.
Nope, definitely don't know.
Giving him the eyebrows.
Yes.
So Gronk, how was your day out with Longo?
Great. I just heard the drinks are on the house. It's,
I
I'm
think
gonna
she just
be
meant
here for a while.
no. I think she just meant for me, but
Oh, I'm excited to drink all this alcohol.
Okay, how much are you drinking currently, if any?
Well, I'm drinking the two that she brought me.
Okay,
A whole
so
cask in that like minute.
you are drinking the entire cask.
I mean, that's the plan. I haven't done it yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay. At
Roll a d20. How much are you drinking right now?
yeah, I was gonna say how much do you want to be drinking?
I
What's the
figure I want to
rate?
drink until I pass out. So, whatever that takes.
Jesus.
Gronk has had a
Until
shitty day,
you
all right.
pass out. Okay.
Everyone for plays
So
went to shit.
let's see. You'll drink the two casks. Go ahead and make 2 con saves at disadvantage. Again, we're gonna just
You're
fast forward time a
trying
little
to
bit.
you're trying to get drunk.
No way.
What did I? Oh, are you doing it in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
I am
Gronk rolled a 14. I saw a 14, and what was the other one?
The first one was
a
20.
20.
20 and
Not a
14.
natural 20
Okay.
though.
Unnatural? Okay. So after the first cask, you are, you're like, I could definitely do another one of these.
I like how they're getting
And
lower.
so, uh, which one do you do first, the cider or the mead? Just out of curiosity.
We'll do the mead first. Gronk's not really a cider
Mead
guy.
first? Okay. So you, uh, you're after your hard day, you've been pushed around by a dwarven woman farmer lady. I think she's dwarven. I can't remember.
She's small.
Yeah, she's small. And after being pushed around by her, being told that you can't come back to your property because you lost your horses, and trying to rip her off, and that failing, you're feeling definitely dejected, and you're like, I need something to cool me down, and proceed to pound the cask of mead. No time, and you're feeling it, but you're
Mr.
feeling
Krabs.
good. And then you start the cider, and like you just said, you don't really like cider that much. And after you finish the second cask, like, you're nowhere near blacked out, but you are definitely starting to feel it.
Gronk, you doing all right there? What happened today?
When Gronk's done drinking, we're getting the hell out of this shithole town.
Gronk, I don't think that's a good idea. Why don't you just talk to me there, buddy?
Talking hard.
Mumble then?
If you would like, I could probably make that go away if you want.
Make what go away?
Him being inebriated.
I don't think he wants that.
Oh,
Think that might anger him.
this is a good thing.
Longo,
Leah,
what happened?
A lot.
Guys?
It's best not to go into it.
Why don't you just start at the beginning?
Well, for starters, we don't have the gem anymore, but the farmer over there, we tried to turn her to tell what happened to the horse, but she didn't like it so much. So we went over to try giving her the gem, but she didn't want that. And so we went over to the miners' exchange, trying to tell her to give them the gem, but also, so we went back to the farmer, and then Gronk got mad and almost threw something through a window.
So,
Wow.
You went to see the farmer, the one whose wagon we lost, yes? And
That twisted bitch.
you
Yeah, so
tried
Gronk's not
to
allowed
give
back over
her
there.
a fake gem, which you then had to take to the miners' exchange, where they told you it was worthless, and then you went back to the wagon woman and through something which I assume is the gem. Is she okay?
You know what? You got the gist of it. She's fine. Gronk's not allowed back at the farm though.
Did you pay her back?
Yeah. She likes me apparently, but you know, it's still not on good terms. I think it's because I'm short.
Uh-huh.
And what of the miners' exchange? Are you on good terms there as well?
I think she thinks we owe her like 1,000 gold or something like that. But also Trebek, do you have 1,000 gold to give to the miners exchange?
Why would I need to give her 1,000 gold?
Reasons.
Leah, do you want to go to the miners' exchange with me?
Didn't we already do that last time? And I thought we told her that wasn't happening.
Oh, you guys
Or
already
was
gave
I
her the
just
money?
imagining that?
Awesome. Well, we can go get that back because we
Oh,
actually
right.
don't need that to happen anymore.
I remember. We did go see her.
I believe we did see her,
Yep.
and we said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
we straightened all
she
that
did."
out.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe so.
So we're good.
Well, define good. And she just kind of looks over at Gronk.
Gronk's just pointing at the spigot for the ale and grunting.
Here, Gronk, I assume the woman has brought me my food
Ugh.
and drink.
Yes.
I'll
So
just,
at-
here, Gronk, just have this one, and I'll push it
So-
over to him.
Okay, yeah. And when she served you your mug of cider, and she said the secret ingredient is always love, and gave you a second wink.
Yo, Trebek, I could help you with that.
And the first ingredient is religion.
The second ingredient, buddy.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, you said
Yeah.
it's just my favorite ingredient, dude. Come
I'm
on.
flustered, okay?
Should I
Pretty
roll to
sure
drink
she
her
has
love?
a liking to you. Yes.
Please tell me this one has a bit of a reddish tint to it.
Is it at disadvantage again?
Yes.
Wait, is Gronk getting charmed right now for some potion?
That's a 9.
Okay. Let me double check this.
Why is my charisma +6 and my con is +2?
Your charisma's +6?
Yeah, my saving throw.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're beating me in terms of that. No. I have a
Oh, 'cause I
+7 in
took
charisma.
proficiency in it. My con's +2 though, which is
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
My wisdom's +1.
So currently, you are feeling like you're on top of the world, but you could definitely tell there was something a little extra in that, and it's kind of hitting you a little bit, but
How's it hitting
nothing.
him?
It's he just feels a little woozy.
How'd you repeat him?
Ma'am, may I ask? And I don't mean to be too upfront, but did
Oh,
you?
please, you can be upfront if you want. I can be behind if you'd like.
What?
That tail of yours.
Yep.
What?
Okay. Never mind. I try. You have yourself a nice night there, and I'm just gonna like accidentally throw some gold on the table, just like haphazardly. So I'm gonna roll
Okay.
to see how much of that.
Sure.
2 from a d6.
Two.
If that's okay with you, if I do it that way.
Sure, that's fine.
So I
He
just like
goes into his pocket and throws it.
fumble and 2 pieces of gold fall onto the table and I just walk away towards the rooms uncomfortably.
Okay. And so yeah, Gronk, during this time, you are sitting there 5 minutes and she comes back out, and 10 minutes have passed since you've down this drink. And You are inexplicably attracted to the bartender.
Hey, yo, girl. Don't worry about that Dragonborn. I think he's gay or something.
Shit.
Bardic inspiration over to Gronk. See what's happening, buddy. You got this.
Damn it! You had his drink, didn't you?
I had a drink, and then I had another. And maybe another after that.
Hmm.
Look, lady, let's just get it on.
Well-
All right. I got a room upstairs. We can.
That sounds like a roll to seduce situation, Mark.
Sadly, I have to work
Lady, it's big.
now.
Trust me. It's huge. I will destroy you.
I don't doubt that. I'm gonna go into the back now. And,
Great, I'll meet you there.
No, it's okay. I gotta do some work. I gotta, the other patrons, I gotta cook. I gotta order stuff. Yeah, it's cool. So, Grok, tell me, what do you want to do for the next hour?
I think I'm gonna. I don't know if I have a shirt or anything, but I'm gonna take it off and start flexing.
Okay, I don't believe you do. You are charmed by this person, and you are regarding her as your true love.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you
gonna
are
I'm gonna
charmed.
do like a mating ritual.
You're telling me the first person
Okay.
that's like officially charmed to this campaign is Gronk.
So, okay, yeah, go ahead and describe this mating ritual. If you
Is
said you were going
is
to do a
Gronk
mating
not immune to being charmed?
I think
He's
I
a
am when I rage, but
barbarian.
not ordinarily.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think it's like once you rage, it's I like charmed and frightened, something like that.
Yeah. Also, I think that's not until level 6. So either way.
Sure. So yeah, go ahead and describe this mating ritual.
All right. So I'm doing like a pec flexing thing. Putting a little like of a Johnny Bravo on it.
Hands on your hips, elbows out.
And then when I think I have her attention, I'm just going to start aggressively pelvic thrusting into the air.
Okay.
Now I have a boner.
And so she walks back out to feed some of the other patrons, and she just looks over at you.
Mark,
And
that sounds like a roll to seduce situation.
or
at least
don't think
performance. He's got to roll for
if-
performance at least.
But see, that's the thing is rolling typically only happens when an outcome can be changed based on the roll.
Dude, bards can do seduce dragons. Come on.
No, bards can attempt to seduce dragons.
And it happens.
Remember,
Okay.
she didn't want to charm him. She wanted to charm Trebek.
Hey, Mark, can I come back down?
Sure.
During the
Okay,
meeting.
I changed out of my chainmail into my Dragon Guard breastplate so I can show Leah.
That is quite fancy there. It's got that nice little pattern on it.
It is dashing on me, isn't it? Oh, what is Gronk doing?
And the
Gronk's winning his mate, boy. Let's go.
person at the bar, as soon as you say you think it's dashing, isn't it? She says, "Oh yes, I do. As for this one, I think
You're
you might
killing
need
it,
to take
Gronk.
him
Keep going, buddy.
outside."
Woman,
I think
you
he's got
shall be my
problem.
mate. We will produce powerful offspring.
The only other
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, if you guys don't get him out now, I might have to call security.
Hold on. We'll take care of him, but I've never seen him love something this much. Except
Wait,
for
I got it.
Matilda.
Yeah, Hey Gronk, where's Matilda?
Who is Matilda? Get him to go do something with Matilda.
You don't want
No,
him to go do things with
this is funny.
Matilda.
Oh,
Hey,
believe me, if it gets him to stop doing this in my bar, I think I'm okay with whatever, as long as he's not doing it in here.
You
Girl, it's gonna
asked.
be the best threesome of your life.
They're not.
Gronk,
No
where is Matilda?
threesome happening here.
Gronk, where's Matilda?
I think she's in the room.
The only threesome that's happening with me is with me,
Gronk, where is Matilda?
you,
The
Gronk.
room, I
Trebek,
think.
Gronk, go get
and
Matilda.
that tail.
Gronk, let me take you to your room, and I'm just gonna grab him by the arm and drag him towards the rooms.
Okay, Gronk, are you willingly going?
Oh, he's super drunk, isn't he?
He is. So, but he's still Gronk, so he can still attempt to resist if he wants.
That's fair.
I'm not really resisting. I'm just reaching my arm out longingly at the bartender.
Okay, so if you're not going to resist, I'm not going to have you guys.
I was
roll.
gonna get in there with my monstrous strength.
And as you're dragging him away, and his arm is like outstretched, the bartender's just like, please, thank you, and
You're
again,
welcome, beautiful.
no, I'm to the blue one.
Longo, can you help me, please?
You got this, man.
Longo, I need some help.
Oh no, you got this.
Longo,
You got this. You're inspired.
Longo, I
You
will
got
take
this.
your fire whip from you if you do not help me this instant.
You better try it.
Ugh.
Yeah, and Leah's just going to be sitting there watching this whole thing unfold. That's it. Just sitting there watching.
Oh, hey, also Trebek, he didn't start acting this way until he drank that drink you gave him, and she looked kind of surprised by it, that he drank it.
I'm gonna look up to the sky and say, "You are really testing my faith right now."
Okay. So eventually, you get Gronk back into the room where Fen is currently looking over his map.
I'm gonna look back at the bartender and just
And-
be like, thanks for the entertainment. Might want to be careful who you give the drinks to next time.
I mean,
Then-
he'd already had 2 casks. He seems
That's
pretty
not the
drunk
type of
still.
drink I was talking about.
I don't know what other drink you would be talking about.
I'm gonna wink and just go up and be with the rest of the party.
And I
She'll
know
just
we've
kinda
had.
step back and give you like a weird little wink, but it's not like the same wink that she gives Trebek.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I know we've had some difficulties today, but Gronk has been hitting on the bartender, and she's not enjoying it as much as he thinks she is.
Hey, that's my wife you're talking about.
Right.
In the brief time I've been gone, Gronk has gotten married.
No, he hasn't gotten married yet.
I don't think
but-
so. I just brought him back here from Matilda. Maybe he'll remember how much he loves Matilda and forget how much he loves her.
Unless he can hump Matilda.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I got
Where is
Megan
it?
just in case.
Should I know where his Matilda is?
Can I make a perception check?
I mean, Matilda's probably
Matilda's huge.
massive, so I don't even think you need to make a check. Probably in the bed, on the bed,
Yeah,
whatever.
she is tucked into my bed.
Yeah,
I'll just
I'd
take
say
him to,
on, but she would be tucked in. So
I'm gonna take him to the bed and just show him Matilda. I'll like pull the covers out and say, there is your one true love."
So as you're being shown Matilda, this is like one of the first times that Matilda isn't really on your mind. Like, it doesn't dishearten you because you are feeling so much love and attraction for that lady downstairs that you just like you actually find it kind of weird that there's a weapon in your bed, but you don't care because you're not going to be deterred by trying to get to the bartender.
Yeah, I guess I just pull Matilda out of the bed and just drop her on the floor,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna lay down and stare at the ceiling.
Okay. Like sulkingly.
Okay, I'm
No,
worried.
like a giant grin on my face, like I found my true love.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
As long as he is here and not out there.
Okay.
Something's not right. Leah, did you say you could do something about that, him being intoxicated?
I don't think Leah's here.
What'd she say
Yeah.
downstairs?
Well, I thought you said you were still downstairs.
I said I went upstairs to be with the rest of the party after I winked at the bartender.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Then, I mean, if you want to run back downstairs, ask her, and
Yeah,
she
that's
would
fine.
say,
Yeah, whatever. I could call to her from the top of the stairs. Leah, can you fix Grunk?
"You know, I believe I can." Oh, oh no. I could try.
Leah? Like, you're the most dependable one of our group. What are you doing?
I could try. It might work.
What's the off chance that it doesn't work? Like, is there bad side effects?
No, it just doesn't work.
Oh, okay, let's go do it.
And so she'll head up and sees Gronk in bed, and just like the fact that she saw him literally like maybe 5 minutes ago downstairs, pelvic thrusting on the stool, shirt off, full, well, not no shirt, just full flex, and now he's in bed. What happened to him within that walk?
You dropped Matilda for.
Oh, so this is serious.
That's why I came to get you.
Uh, I don't know if this will work, but I can try it.
He's not dying.
Well,
I'm
hold
pretty
on,
sure he's
Leah.
not dying.
How long do you think it'll last?
I don't. If he's drunk, then potentially all night.
Um,
Just
I
put him
mean,
to
you
sleep.
saw how much
just
he
give me a
drank.
moment. But what are you going to try?
Well, I was going to try lesser restoration to see if that might work.
Oh, hold on. I got this. I just thought about something. I'm gonna go over to Grog and I'm gonna cast Identify.
I was just gonna go
Okay.
ask her, but
Uh,
I have to talk to her.
Learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting him.
What does identify say?
Let's see. Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of spell. Magic item, blah, blah, blah. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Spells. Okay.
Use potions
there-
kind of spells.
That's what I was just about to ask. I don't believe they do. Give me a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, we figure this out.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Am I that good of a singer? Oh my god!
I would look it up.
I bet the Jeopardy music is public domain.
It should be, but I kind of doubt it.
I'll give it a Google.
It's still airing. I doubt it.
I'll give it a Google.
You know, all of Minecraft music is in the public domain.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say that you actually don't learn anything from this identify. I wasn't able to find anything concrete. Again, we can discuss that later and possibly change that. But Because I do agree, maybe that should, but you wouldn't know what potion.
That's okay. It makes this more interesting.
So yeah, you
You sure you
get
guys don't want to
nothing.
debate the ruling for 20 minutes?
I'm pretty sure. So she's going to place her hand on your chest, and
Leah,
she's
hold on one moment before you do that.
Whoa.
Why don't we find out what's going on with him first? Why don't you come with me and we'll go talk to the bartender? She seems to like me.
I mean, we can just do this now. We're already here.
But what if it doesn't work? We gotta
Exactly.
know.
Okay.
Like, why waste a spell slot? I already wasted one.
Fair. All right. Let's go.
All right, I'll just let me talk to her. Just go along with me, okay?
Okay. So heading back downstairs, approaching the bar, she says, "Oh, hello, darling. What can I do for
Hi.
you?" With the kind of like the raised eyebrows kind of going on.
I need you to be 100% completely honest with me. Can you do that?
I can do whatever you want, dear.
That's all I want. What is it that you put in the drink that you served to me that my friend Gronk drank?
Oh, why did he have to drink it? It's just a filter of love. Don't worry. It'll wear off in due
How,
time.
how long?
Typically an hour. So, not much
Great.
longer.
I'd like to say for the future that
Consent is
I
important.
do not appreciate lying or potions to try to swoon me. And unfortunately for you, I am not available. I have one true love in this world. Dramatic pause. And it's my lovely wife, Leah, here.
What? Excuse me.
Now storm off.
Oh dear, not now, not now. We can talk about this later. I'm sorry you had to be here for this, but I think she needed to know.
Uh, uh,
Do I need to make a persuasion
no.
check on the bartender?
If anything,
guess
you
that'd
need
be
to make it on
deception.
Leah.
No, I told Leah just go along with it.
He did say that.
She's still confused.
It's okay.
I
So
don't
she
know,
took
man. She's like, I'm not your wife, though.
Don't listen to her. She's crazy. She likes to tell people that we've got a little thing going on, but it's anyway, I am unavailable.
Well, word of advice, dear. If she really is your wife, best not call a woman crazy.
Oh, yeah, made that mistake quite a few times. But
And you
you
just
would
did
know,
now.
and then I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
And what the hell was that?
Gonna keep
Uh,
walking.
Uh,
So how'd it
no.
go?
So she's going to stand at the top of the stairs, be like, "No, you tell me now. What was that?
What was what?
I am not your wife. Why did you tell her?"
But obviously, you're. Can we talk about this in the room? I don't need her to hear.
Fine, whatever.
Hey, 3 seconds later, we're back at the room. I
So
And
I
how'd it
needed
go?
her. 1 second, Longo. Leah, I apologize. It will not happen again. I just needed her to not be swooning after me so much. It makes me very uncomfortable, and I figured, you being a good friend and an understanding person, that you would have gone along with it and known that it doesn't change anything between us, and I don't mean it in any sort of way.
so you swooning her. Oh, wait. No. Her swooning you made you uncomfortable.
In the way she was doing it, yes.
And then you just proceeded to call me your wife.
It's a little white lie, a little fib.
Says the person who doesn't like being lied to. I'm just
Dude,
saying, literally just told her that, and then proceeded to lie.
I didn't tell her I didn't like being lied to. I
Uh,
told her I didn't like being swooned through lies and
if I'm not
other
mistaken,
things.
I believe you said, I don't like lies or potions to affect you in some way, shape, or form. I don't remember exactly what you said after that.
To swoon me with,
Uh-huh.
or my words.
So as long as we're clear, you weren't
Hold
trying to
on. Would the
swoon
thought of
me.
being my wife be such a horrible thing? I bet anyone
Wait,
in this
what?
party
That's what
would
we're
be
talking
happy
about?
to be my wife.
Good.
What happened down there?
Right, Longo?
I'm liking this one.
I'm not saying that, but me specifically, that's not me. No offense to you.
I understand that. That's why I didn't think it'd be a big deal if I told her that, because it wouldn't change a thing between us. And then I'm just gonna walk away out of the room and I'll walk outside.
And, she just is a little ruffled, I guess, would be the appropriate term. And just, whatever. I hope he doesn't do that again. That was weird. Ugh. I'm no one's wife.
So Finn, what are you up to?
Well, are we all accounted for? Are we all willing to have a conversation? Or would we like to keep bickering about gods and wives and marriages? Why is it that when a warrior's blood gets riled, there's immediate talks of love and love making? Anywho.
I don't know
Okay,
who
so
you've been talking
Gronk, how
to.
are you doing?
So yeah, at this point, we'll say it's starting to fade, just for the sake of brevity. And yeah, Gronk, are you awake? Are you sleeping? What are you doing?
I assume I'm just passed out at this point.
Okay, cool, fair enough.
Okay, so Finn, you were saying.
On my map, and I've plotted a course northward, and then
Wait.
little dashes leading south along the coast. Say,
And where
Good to
do
see
these
it.
go?
crossroads. Decide what it is that we do together, individually.
Well, we should probably get
Yeah.
Trebek back in here.
I believe we already know his vote, and I gestured to the marks I made going southward. Saw Cyan Wrath. He was taking a boat to a town in the south. Its exact name escapes me, which, of course, is not good. Greenleaf? I think.
I mean, sounds as good of a town as any. Make a history check.
Probably gonna fail. God damn it. I wish I wrote that down. Or at least, more better yet, wish I remembered where I wrote it down. I don't fucking remember. I rolled a 3.
You know it's green something, but you don't know the exact name.
Thing. I'm gonna keep with my answer of Greenleaf.
Okay.
That works for me.
And you mark some other stuff, I see. This one's a little bit firmer.
Yes. I see it. We can either head south to stop Cyan Wrath and the Dragon Queen, or potential rise of this Dragon Queen, we can head north. Our work here is not entirely done. Those emeralds Gronk tried to pry out of the statue's eyes are apparently, as established by Nundro. So we can go north. Northern dwarves have those eyes and bring them back and fully restore the power of the forge. So we can use that power to do whatever it is we want, I suppose. But more importantly, I believe that my hunt takes me north. Mountains. Know of a stronghold of orcs or a large tribe. Either way. That is where my path needs to go. But over at Leah, I could be persuaded to head south and deal with this threat.
I like how he cuts out every so.
Yeah, I don't know why you're looking at me.
Well, it seems like you need to debate this with Trebek because it sounds like he might want to go south and you kind of want to go north.
You want to do?
Really, I can go either way. Sounds like if that Dragon Queen or whatever comes alive for you, we might not have a world. But who knows where the world takes us?
Honestly believe that the Harpers, who one, what's his name? It's the one that helped us at Cragmore.
Gundren? Sildar?
Dildar.
Sildar, that's his name. Sildar. I keep on wanting to think he's an elf with a name like that. Sildar, do you believe that Sildar, an agent of the Harpers and an organization of folk just like him, is incapable of thwarting the Dragon Queen?
Yes.
To be fair, he's Lord's Alliance, not the Harpers.
Even better. So there is an organization, two organizations, that are trying to thwart the one. Both
I
the
just
Lord's
see them as
Alliance and the
mainly
Harpers.
just only staying in their local town.
But to be fair, our organization does not have the reach of wandering travelers. We can send missions. We have people, but our information is only as good as we get. And with you guys having no restrictions whatsoever, you guys can get more than we can.
Wait, Leah, are you not coming?
I
I don't know, it just sounded like you said you weren't coming.
I'm not saying
that
I'm
town.
not coming. I'm just saying the Lord's Alliance, even though we are an organization, organizations can only go so far.
I'm gonna go get your bag.
I mean, I wouldn't say weak, but we just had one of our members, or alleged members, be outed as a plant. The fact
A
that
plant?
It sounds as
Glasscoff
though your organization
infiltrated
is weak.
plant.
Oh, I thought you'd like, yeah, he is a plot device, but you don't need to call him that much.
The fact that he infiltrated the council, who knows what he knows now? The fact that he's all seen you, you're a part of this, whether you like it or not. You have to see this through.
True, but man, you make a good point. We could go north.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just
Just
saying.
strongly suggesting against it.
No, I'm just saying that you are a part of this now. So if you find any information,
Mongo, you remember something?
Gold statue. Cast augury. This one will give me 100% divination depending on what we choose for the next 30 minutes once I use it.
Okay.
So, let's say we go south. I'm going to cast augury. You want me to read out the spell augury?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've used this thing. D&D Beyond. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity, aka the DM, about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
And what exactly, like, what course of action are you asking me about specifically? The more specific you make it, the better of an answer I can give you.
Heading for Cyan Wrath.
Going south to face the apparent Dragon Queen and completely ignoring Finn's northern quest.
It's either wheel and woe or nothing. It's one of those two. It's not one or the. It's not wheel
Very pointed.
or woe specifically. It's either wheel and woe or neither. I can't really give you a definitive answer on that because that is a very broad course of action. Yeah, that's like the story.
No, okay. I guess if we had gone the other way, it would have been like, do we just let the Dragon Queen rise and just destroy the world, or maybe it won't actually happen if we just go take care of
I
his
mean,
thing.
you're inferring that she's gonna rise if you don't head south.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're also inferring that she won't rise if you do head south.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't give you a good answer. Because, yeah.
Vague as fuck, bro.
Like if like to be more specific, if you were just like, if you did augury on, what would happen if I drank this drink and it was the drink that the bartender gave to Trebek,
That's a
then I would have definitely said whoa. But because you said
yeah.
what happens if we said south, it's like I can't. There's so many things that could happen. So
Yeah, the
yeah.
spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion.
Yeah.
I guess it's
so
more like for small time things.
pretty much, yeah. It's for a very like specific course of action.
All right, so I got nothing again. And if I didn't work, augury didn't work. I'm doing great right now with my spells. I can't charm anybody.
I was just about to say that. I was gonna say, you want to try charming the bartender?
I think I'd succeed if I tried charming her.
Anyway,
You go, buddy.
so
I would use
I
Trebag.
believe we should wait until Gronk is up to discuss.
Gronk does what we.
So we
Okay,
could probably
Gronk
discuss this.
Side smash.
We could probably discuss this in the morning.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
To sleep on it.
All
Well,
right.
let's at least get Trebek back in here. I don't want to repeat of like, somebody having a life-changing experience overnight.
Well,
I'm gonna go get him. Go get
be
Trebek
here.
back in. assume he was just like outside, like in the tent.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I went out back and found like a little stump to sit on,
Okay.
and
Hey,
I'm facing away from
buddy.
him. What?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Am I interrupting something?
Nothing. Nothing.
Mhm.
What's up, buddy?
Well, Finn's talking about where we're gonna go next.
I see.
But he
And
said
did
you
you-
might want to talk about this.
I highly doubt he said that.
He did tell me what he thought you would want to do.
I'm sure
It
he
might
was
have
wrong
been
about
jump in
that.
a well, but you know.
All right, I'm coming. I might
Also,
get
don't
up.
fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
for the sake of brevity, you guys are back in the room.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to have a private conversation on the way back.
Nope. I'm good.
So what's with you and that bartender?
Love was never really my forte.
And on that note, we'll head back. Quick
So-
conversation.
I hear you guys are struggling to come to a conclusion.
Not struggling to come to a conclusion. We are waiting for everyone.
Okay, well, what are our options?
Waking up Gronk or talking
Neither-
about this without him.
I'll probably just talk about it without him. If we're being honest with ourselves, he'll kind of go wherever we go.
This is the moment where we decide upon something, and then Gronk will decide that he wants to do the other thing.
Well, it's tomorrow's problem, but for now, what are the options?
Either head north and retrieve the eyes that will increase the power of the forge. Use the abilities gained through the forge with the Dragon Queen and her upstart cult. Excuse me, the Scaly Bitch upstart cult. Meantime, war chief that overran and destroyed most of my clan is probably up there. So that is why I have a stronger inclination to travel north. However,
Go on.
there is also the option to travel south, and I gesture to them.
Yes, I'm familiar with that option. How long do you think this trip up north would take?
Quite honest, I do not know. Whether or not the dwarves know anything about the gems, none assured us that they knew, or depending on how long it takes to track down Urgak, the orc. Some time. Weeks, perhaps months. I know that does not give us a large window to deal with the dragon cult. On how long the dragon cult's timeline is.
Joe, we're only
Maybe they are
getting like
years away from accomplishing.
half of everything you're saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not very
your
good.
mic keep like you are
Do you have a fan on your mic too?
talking.
Yeah, there's a fan in the background, but hold on, my voice is like at. It says here I have 574 ms. Is that what it says?
It's not that your voice isn't clear or loud. Like that's not the issue. It's that you keep cutting in and out constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're missing
I think
quite a
it has
few words that
something
you're
to
saying.
do
But
with-
right now,
I
yeah,
think
right
that's
now you
something to
sound
do with
fine.
the fan behind you or whatever. Because whenever you're talking, I think it was trying to noise cancel the fan, and so it was
Oh,
just canceling
maybe.
you.
It's entirely possible that I just need to speak clearer into the microphone, and therefore I don't have to worry. Because I did turn down the sensitivity, so I didn't have to worry about the fan being picked up. So, is this better?
It was for until you said bet.
Yeah. I mean, there was a longer string of words until the
The
interruption.
very last
so-
sentence.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think
lo-
if that is the if you can just manage that, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's close enough. That's you can
Whoa,
actually
he talks
understand
again.
you. What's up?
I'm like, whoa, he talks again.
No, I
What?
think we mostly got it.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Cameron. Just like we
My
haven't like, talked to
my
him in a while.
character is asleep, sir. I don't know
I
what you
know.
want from me.
I was trying to bring you back into it, and he's like, oh no, he's fine.
Well, Finn, I do understand why you would want to go north. And in other circumstances, you may find this hard to believe, but I would agree with you going north is the correct option. But if it's going to take weeks or maybe even months, track down this guy to find these stones to help this one small town and to help you as a single person, it makes more sense to go after the much larger threat. We're trying to win a war here, not just a battle.
Or that we didn't even know about until just recently.
Well,
Wait, we
Doesn't
didn't know
mean it's-
about the gems until just recently.
doesn't mean just because it's a newer threat doesn't mean it's not a more pressing threat.
You're not wrong. The threat of her return is monumental. Monumentous? Words?
Monumental.
Um, I mean, I understand that, losing a tribe, your tribe, you want that vengeance. You want that, you want to bring hell on the person who did that to you and your clan. But to her, the world is a clan. And who knows? She'll have her power, the power of other gods alongside her.
You won't
Power
have a
of
chance to
the
get your revenge on
dragons?
Urgak, is what Leah's trying to say, I think. If
I
she comes
mean,
to power.
I'm not saying that. I do know he did get a letter from the Black Spider saying blah blah blah. So we know that Black Spider and Urgak were working together to some capacity, and that the Black Spider did want to see Tiamat's return.
Wait, did you just say?
I did, and I'll be telling myself something in a minute.
I'm
But
just gonna look at Leah with concern.
and she like
Wait, what?
realizes the mistake she just made, and she's just like, ah, shit.
Like how we
Uh,
just like we all just like what?
Yeah, I can tell myself something. And so she just says, if Urgak is trying to bring her back, I don't think we should write it off completely, but we do know of a more pressing matter, at least a matter that is pertinent to not just one of us.
Plus, maybe we run into Urgak along the way.
And one thing I do know is, I know Gronk was talking about it one day. He did mention we still haven't gone to Thunder Tree yet.
Thunder
I don't know if
Tree.
that's
Where was Thunder Tree?
Her tree was north. Not entirely sure what was supposed to be at Thunder Tree.
Did we learn about Thunder Tree?
so you learned that make a history check.
I don't know if I was
Rolling
with the
dice are
party.
fun.
He wasn't.
Uh,
It was while we were still in Neverwinter, I think.
no, you learned about Thunder
We were in
Tree when you were
Neverwinter?
here in Phandalin.
I got a 25.
Right.
I got a 17 plus
Um,
8. History's on point.
Jesus.
So Keelan, the farmer that hates you, well, it doesn't hate you, but hates Gronk. She told the group that when they were looking for Cragmaw Castle, that she had no idea where the castle was, but if they wanted to find the location of Cragmaw Castle, that there was a druid by the name of Radoth at the ruins of Thunder Tree that could tell them where Cragmaw Castle is.
We already find Cragmaw Castle. Like,
Yeah.
why should we still go to Thunder Tree?
Why do we need to backtrack?
I think what Mark is hinting at is that there might be a way to find out where Urgag is if we go and talk to that druid.
I don't know what you're
That is
talking
not
about.
what Mark is hinting at.
Nope, never mind. I lied. I'm a liar.
Yep.
I'm
Don't do
just
that.
saying.
Leah's not
Gronk
my wife.
Gronk did mention that there was Thunder Tree, and since we since we potentially are going to head north anyway, it's just a stop. Just to check it out. But obviously we don't have to. We can just head north.
Don't think north is the smart answer here.
Well,
You
that
what you say is what we need to do. When we need to fight Cyanrath, then we need to head south.
so if that town you're talking about, Greenleaf, is actually Greenest. Yeah, so if it's Greenest, not Greenleaf, it will be much slower traveling by land. I highly suggest that you head back to Neverwinter and take a ship down the coast.
So north still again.
Yes.
North
Then
to
we headed
start.
to Neverwinter, and then we're gonna figure it out on the way.
I'm just saying north is probably the better choice. Obviously, don't let me
North it
stop you
is.
if you want to head south.
Wait,
But
Well,
again, what
sounds like you're
cot are you going
Really
to
hard
use?
not to influence the party's decision.
What's that?
Just trying really hard not to influence the party's decision.
I think what you do say north to get on this boat, but eventually south to get on the boat to go south.
Yes.
Yes,
Not
so
going
still
far north
it's-
is
Wait, hold on.
exactly.
Are you going with us? Sounds like if
Me?
you want to. I don't know. I heard your language a couple times. It sounds like you don't want to go.
Well, it's not that I don't want to.
You're gonna hurt your Beck's feelings.
Leah, you're not coming?
Well, I kinda wanted to talk to you all while you were all awake. I
Okay,
guess we
I'm gonna
can
go wake
look.
up. Frank, I'm gonna like slap him.
Foot asleep. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna go slap him awake. I guess slap
Okay.
you awake. Slap his. Is that unarmed strike?
I mean, you're hitting him. He's well,
I
asleep. I guess is slightly different. So I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. You hit him.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Okay, is hitting him with like intent to hurt versus just slapping him awake?
Yeah,
Like,
I
does-
would say you do like 1 point of like you always just do one if you're gonna slap him
Okay.
awake.
Yeah, just like Ronky boy. Time to wake up.
I guess you slap him. Okay, that works too. I was gonna say roll to
Ronky
at least see
boy.
how hard you slap him.
Oh,
But
I should have tried imitating the bartender's voice if he was still. Oh well.
All right.
What
So for the
happened?
sake of brevity, we'll just say Gronk's awake. I
So you
don't
were
know.
drugged.
This is the drinking game of D&D tonight is how many times Mark's is brevity.
Pretty much
It's gonna turn to our entire campaign.
brevity.
Gronk's brain's all jumbled. Did I sleep with that chick from the farm?
Yes.
No.
No.
At least I hope
Then
not.
who did I sleep with? And he slowly stares at Leah with a questioning look on his face.
Nobody, just
well,
yourself, big man.
you actually slept with nobody, not even Matilda.
And Leah just not with me. Don't worry. But at this point, as you're sitting up, you notice Matilda's not in bed with you.
would I see her just like right to the side of my bed?
Probably at some
Okay.
point, yeah. But you would see her on the ground, not in bed.
Matilda, who the hell did this to you?
You did, Gronk.
It was you, wasn't it, Trebek? You always hated her.
It was you. Go ahead, Gronk.
When have I ever hated Matilda?
Anyway, what the hell's going on?
It was you, Gronk.
You passed out, and
You had an
now would
awesome dance with the bartender.
No, I don't care about any of that. I mean, why did I get slapped awake?
Oh, it was the fast way to wake you up. Oh, it was the fast way to
so
wake you up.
Well, why?
Well, how did you want me to like get some water? Figured you'd rather be like hurt for like an instant instead of like getting all wet. What? You're tough. Oh, also, Leah might be leaving the party.
That's the answer to the question I had. Thank you.
Yeah,
No.
forgot about that part.
So at this point, now that Gronk is awake,
For
and
the sake of brevity.
no, not for the sake of brevity, Matt. Now that Gronk is awake, and now that the cat's out of the bag, Leah's going to be like, "Well, I mean, I guess now's as good a time as any. I thought that this would probably happen in the morning.
What happened? Are you breaking up with Trebek? I thought you two just got married. I just heard something about you were his wife.
You can't break up if you'll never get together.
But, 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 but.
I know, Longo. I know. We're not together. Sorry. It's just not happening."
I'm going
It's
to
my fault,
turn
isn't it?
and walk
It's
out
all
the
my
door and
fault.
walk back outside to where I was.
No, Trebek, no, hold on. No, Trebek, no, stop. I'm doing my best to stop you before you walk outside the door. It's all
I'm
my
right.
fault, isn't it?
I'm already gone.
Okay. So now she's going to start her little spiel.
Walking?
Yeah. And you just say, "So, as you know now, Sildar and I were sent here from the Lord's Alliance to check in on the Glassstaff situation. Glassstaff was sent here to investigate the town, but when he didn't check in, Sildar got in contact with Gundren, and then when they both got kidnapped, word traveled back, and they sent me. Then, by the time I arrived, finding you that you had already saved him, he mentioned to me that you were good people. Strange, but good. And while he was recovering, he kind of wanted me to help you in searching for Glassstaff.
And we
Uh,
haven't found Glassstaff.
I mean, yes, we did find him, which I'm grateful for. But we discovered that he was the one who actually was terrorizing the town, had created the Red Brands to do his bidding, and from there we learned he was in cahoots with the Black Spider and the Cragmaws. And then seeing him in Wave Echo Cave, just he can't be trusted. We need to find him. We need to take him in. But seeing him teleport like that, he is no ordinary man, but an exceptional wizard, I cannot deny. And we've sent word to the Alliance that we've been infiltrated and that the infiltration was specifically knowledge about her return that we have had rumors about. So at this point, I don't know. We just sent message this morning. I believe that the Red Wizards have been scattered throughout the lands, taking strategic areas or even just small villages to get as many And it pains me to say this, but to get as many sacrifices as they can, as easy as they can. Knowing that we've driven off Glastoff for the time being is good. Knowing he's still out there, Lord knows what happened with the Black Spider and the Spider Queen. But one thing is for certain, with the Forge and the cave being rediscovered and potentially reopening by the hands of the Rock Seekers, this town needs a protector. And Sildar and I agreed that we should stay behind and help guard the town. Obviously, you're welcome back at any time, but I think it's best, for the sake of the town, that we stay here.
Gronk gets it. You want to stay here and look after the bar for him. That's sweet. I know I could count on you, Leah.
Well, now that you mentioned the bar, we also mentioned that in our message. So we are assuming they are going to send proper funds. So at the expense of the Alliance, or getting to the bottom of the Glastoff situation, the bar is yours. Trisendar Manor.
No kidding. That's
Yes,
incredible,
it
Leah.
is all yours to do as you wish.
Oh,
Trisendar
ours,
Manor
I
at the
think you
top of the
mean.
hill. That will also be restored, and the Alliance will also be sending, hopefully, literally a boatload of guards to help maintain the town, help us protect it. The barracks, labs, and basement shall provide plenty of space for them. As for the manor itself, Sildar and I may have our rooms. We will elect to stay in the couple of rooms in the tavern, since it is in town. The rooms in the manor from this point forward, however, shall be yours once they are restored. You've done us a great deal, and without you, we would still think Glastaff was kidnapped or something. So, really, we truly appreciate the work that you've done for the Lord's Alliance, even if you weren't technically members. We owe you at least the tavern and rooms whenever you get back. But I again believe my calling is here.
Right, in middle management. I understand. Well, I'll get you trained up later, and once we get back, we'll figure out the details.
Aha.
Longo just looks kind
Sure.
of sad. He's like, "But you're the most like dependable one of the party."
I know.
We Ben doesn't. We won't survive.
You know where dependability really
don't think-
counts? Business.
I also
The
believe
barbarian
it's
businessman. Love it.
it's in the heart as well, Gronk. It's in the heart.
Yeah, well, anyway.
And so
Ben doesn't give a fuck.
and Gronk, I know we didn't talk a lot on the journey together, but for as big and tough as you are on the outside, even though you don't show it, I know there's also a big heart and soul on the inside.
Round and he says, about me, or is there some other Fen that you were referring to?
I said Gronk,
He did say
Oh.
Gronk.
and so you've, and I mean this in the most compassionate way possible. you do have quite literally the biggest head I've ever seen on a human. Or creature of
Which
your
one?
stature. Oh boy.
Which one? That's
And all I've got to say is, with a head that big, people are going to want to get inside of it. So for you, I gift you this ring. And you can go
Whoa,
ahead
whoa,
and
you're married.
add the Ring of Mind Shielding to your inventory, Gronk.
Whoa. You can't be
Oh,
giving
Leah,
him
you shouldn't
rings.
have.
Thought you were married to Trebek.
It's
You're
not
giving
a
Gronk
wedding
rings.
band.
You
It's just a
should
ring.
give people rings. Oh my god. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, Longo. I'm not. I'm still here. I'll still be here.
It sounds like you're dying.
I'm not dying. I am going to
I
watch
can't
over
go
the
through
town with
this
Sildar.
again. I nearly watched all of you die, now I'm losing you again.
Good lord.
I'm sorry. I promise I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying here.
But we're going, and you're not coming with us.
I know. And even for such a little guy, I can see that you have a big heart. Clearly, it shows. And again, I want to thank you for saving us back in the cave. You know, willing to save the people in need is not an easy task, especially when sometimes they don't know they need saving. And while I cannot gift you my magic, I can give you some healing potions to help you in your voyage. And so she
Alright.
hands you a healer's kit, 4 greater healing potions, 4 potions of healing,
Or greater.
4 greater, 4 potions of healing.
Like lesser healing potions? Or just...
No, potions of healing. That's in, it's not in potions for some weird reason. It's in,
Oh, I got it.
and then also, just as a gift, since, you know, the potions are supposed to be for each of you, I just figured I'd
Healers.
give them all to you at once. You are also getting this cask of cider, since I know that you liked it so much the first time.
Yes. Yeah. Can't believe you're leaving us, or you're not coming with us.
Sorry, but I know you'll do great. And she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and looks at Fen and just says, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, and I do apologize for some of the things I've done to you in the past. But I know what you're dealing with, and just know that you're not alone. Your friends are here, whether you believe that or not. They truly care for you as much as you care about your mission. And I can see that the path you must walk will not be the brightest. Therefore, I leave this with you. May it light even the darkest paths and help show your way back should you get lost. So you can go ahead and add the Lightbringer mace to your inventory.
Not Fen stammers a little bit. I don't know what to say, but surely you shouldn't be giving me this mace. It belonged with Trebek, no?
He has something else coming. He's got enough light in him that I don't think this mace would do him any good. I'm not saying you're lost yet, but the path that I can see you taking, the way you talked about Malar, even the mention of his name, and the talk about getting vengeance on one man for killing your tribe, I understand it's personal. But if you need to find your way back, sometimes you need a little light. So that's why I find it fitting to give this to you. And again, I don't mean any offense. I think you can use this for now, and then when you see fit, you can always give it to him yourself.
He'll bow with his head and says, "Honor me, even though I am not deserving of it." Leah, your full name?
My name is Kalia Trin is my last name, if you must know.
How do you spell that?
So Kaalia, and then Trin is Trynn.
Well, Trin of Thander, I believe.
And she'll just nod.
All right. May you always walk in the light. Always seek to bring fools like me their needs. Bows again and he shuffles off into the corner, not entirely sure what to do.
Well, it's kind of sad. Trebek isn't here. I couldn't give him his things. Maybe I can go find him and we can have a
found him
little
out
moment
back.
or something.
I found him out back. He was doing something with his back turned to me. Don't tell me. I don't know. He seemed busy.
Well, hopefully he's not too busy. I'll hopefully be back with him shortly. And so she's going to leave the room. And then she's going to peek her head back in. She's going to be like, "Where exactly did you see him?"
Out back on a tree stump.
Back tree stump. Got it. So she's going to, head back downstairs through the front door and head around back. Trebek, are you sitting on that tree stump?
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll before she'll put your hand on her shoulder, or her hand on your shoulder, she'll just be like, "Hey there."
I understand that you can't come with us, but I hope it had nothing to do with me. But
Of
I'd
course.
like you to have this just to remember me by. We found it a while back and I don't know. Here. And I'm gonna hand her the jade frog or the strange looking turtle.
The strange looking turtle. Hell yeah. And she just goes, Bahamut must be proud of the work you are doing. The path that creatures like us can take a toll. But don't lose sight of your friends and your goals. She gets stronger every day, and if you can keep her followers at bay in your travels, we can hopefully prevent her return.
Yes.
We will do all that we can from here.
I do wish you were coming with us, but I understand that you cannot. And I wish you
Um,
well in your journey.
Thank you. And
Pete.
again, I'm sorry that I cannot join you, but
Hi, Mrs. Wallace.
hi,
Say
Mrs.
hi.
Wallace. Hi.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And so she just goes, I I'm sorry that I cannot join you on your adventures, but just because we will be far away doesn't mean we cannot be close to each other. So I want you to take these with you. I know you have Bahamut, and it can never hurt to have another watching over you. And so she hands you one of her religious amulets of Pelor.
It's going to be a custom item, huh?
I mean, just you can put I think it's an amulet. What is it?
What are we talking about?
I mean, yeah, I can just put an amulet in there.
Yeah, amulet, holy symbol. Yep.
But
And then
how
it's
am I
just
going to remember that it's from Leah?
You can add notes to it.
Oh, bro.
yeah,
That's how
just
Longo keeps
customize.
tracks of who he's killed with the whip.
There you go. And then she also hands you a scroll that is rolled up
What
and
is
a
this?
quill. And as you say, what is this? She holds up a matching set. And she says, should you need to reach me, just write your message. And as soon as I unfurl my scroll, it shall show up, and vice
Mark.
versa.
Mark. I was sitting here thinking the whole time you've been like talking with them about how Leah's leaving. I was like, I'm gonna write her notes, and I'm just gonna keep it separate from the group, and no one knows that I've been writing Leah letters.
Okay? Just
And now you gave me this. This is funny.
in order to use it properly, you must unfurl the scroll, and as long as it's, open, you can write anything you like. Just keep it to about 25 words. Sometimes messages cut out.
Much
That
like
is
And then,
Fed.
heavy breathing, Mark. That is Matt.
sorry. Oh, okay.
No,
And
just like
then
we were just talking about this.
once it's rolled, that's when the message is sent. Well, actually, first roll it, then put the string back on it. Then it will be sent.
Okay. What is that? What do I put that in my inventory as?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question.
Is that also custom? Is that a custom item?
That would kind of be a custom item, but I think sending stones are a thing. I just didn't feel like using stones.
I'll just
Sending
make it.
stone.
Sending stones come in pairs with each. Well, you touch one stone, you can use the action to cast.
It's like sending, she would be able to hear it, whereas this, she physically has to open the scroll and read it.
Yeah, I'll just do a custom item.
Okay.
And we'll call it sending scroll.
Yeah, sending scroll. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, where did you go?
Everywhere and nowhere.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. I thank you, Leah. Not just for this, but for everything. and then I'm just gonna like quickly give her a bear hug,
I mean, she'll definitely reciprocate a hug.
and then I'll like come out of the hug, start to walk away, and turn back and say, "I'm happy you aren't my wife," and then I will walk away.
She'll nod. And then where are you heading?
I'll back up to the room.
Okay. And she'll follow suit for a little bit. So, now that the air is clear, what do you guys plan on doing? So many choices.
Well, it sounds like we have to go up to Neverwinter first. No matter what.
I mean, it just probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Neverwinter. I gotta go up north to see if the emeralds are there for Nundro. That's my business partner we're talking about.
My big friend who need to head to Neverwinter and ship south. Greenest. Iron Rat before he slaughters more innocent.
Fen, you of all people I expect to understand. We gotta go north.
Believe me, I understand. We'll always be waiting.
Yeah, we're
Who
going
knows?
north, and then we're gonna go south.
Well, I don't think we're gonna go that far north. But Gronk, look at it this way. The world, then shouldn't we get better prices, better deals, and better offers?
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Is that copyrighted?
Dang it. I just heard better prices, better something, and I was like, I can't not do that.
Oh, I thought the same thing.
Sorry if that is copyrighted. And also sorry.
No, it
for
doesn't
interrupting.
matter. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Like, as long as you're not playing the clip.
Sure. It was too good.
Get
Look,
out the Papa
Gronk-
John's reference.
Gronk is no mathematician or whatever, but I think Neverwinter's the wrong north.
What?
I said Gronk ain't
Come
no
again.
mathematician, but Neverwinter's the wrong north.
What do you mean? Gronk, there's one north.
There's the north with the diamonds, and there's the north with the Neverwinter.
You're still drunk.
Yeah, they're both up on a map. Where do you want to go?
So we'll get the diamonds on the way to Neverwinter, right?
Maybe not on the way to
I think
Neverwinter.
you have to.
Then it's the
pass
wrong north.
I think it's like past Neverwinter, but Neverwinter would come first.
Yes, I agree with Longo. You would have to go through Neverwinter to get to the mountains.
Oh, Leah, you're still here? After that
Yes.
dramatic goodbye, well, anyway. All right.
I made it clear I'm staying here.
I didn't know here meant our room, but okay. You know, you're
No,
welcome to
no.
it.
Well, your room relative to what? Because I'm staying in one of the rooms at the bar, since it's more in town. And also the mana isn't complete yet, so
Right. Well, anyway, yeah, I'll accompany you guys to Neverwinter, and then I'll keep going north and proceed on my way. Sounds like a plan.
We'll get on a boat and we'll go north.
Now you're thinking.
Exactly. All right, so in the morning we'll leave for Neverwinter. Any objections?
I look at Longo and I kind of like give him like a raised eyebrow to subtly, non-verbally communicate with him.
We're going north.
Hey, did someone turn the Twitch stream off?
No,
Because we're only at 2 people.
we've always been.
I haven't been watching the stream at all. I totally forgot. That is.
Oh, was it 3? It was at 3
totally-
for most of this.
I
That
know,
was
and
me,
it-
I think. My phone went to sleep.
I can see everybody who's been watching.
Oh, it's back.
Chat.
Yeah, that was me. I just reopened it. I had it
I also
minimized,
just
and
opened it.
my phone decided to.
The
just
only one I
freaking
don't know
close.
what Joe's Twitch handle is.
I'm not watching. My Twitch isn't on there.
I know, because I can see all the people who
bye.
come into it, but I don't
Computer
like.
can
I
only
don't.
take.
Yeah, you're fine. If anything, I'll get my brother's laptop.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So, let's see. What literally just happened before we started
We're
talking
going
about Twitch?
to sleep to Neverwinter.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna say goodbye. Our final goodbyes to Leah in the morning, and Sildar,
Of course.
and the rest of them.
I will still be across the hall if you need me. And she heads off to her room. And at this point, with all the talk and the Gronk ordeal, it's it's not super late. It's only about 6 o'clock at this point. Only been a few hours. So,
So Trebek, you want to go talk to that bartender again? She seems to like you, and apparently you're single again.
I'm gonna lie in the bed and just pull the covers over my head.
okay.
No, let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go, buddy.
I'm just gonna turn over away from him.
So I think it's best if you leave him alone. A long day, and we all deserve some rest.
Yeah. This would be funny though.
You can torture him with it some other time. We need our rest. Retire into my bed.
It is 6 p.m.
I mean, hey man, you can sleep longer than 8 hours.
I am.
Yeah.
I forgot the time, but Fen. God damn it, Fen has made the choice.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, Longo, what are you doing?
well, I'm gonna do what all good bards do. I'm going to go back down to the bar and I'm going to play my instrument.
Okay.
Because that is how
And-
they first found me.
Okay. So, downstairs currently there are 4 patrons that are, or 4 patrons, and then there's also the slightly unattractive / really unattractive,
You want to see what
bartender.
Gronk's doing first?
and then also Toblin. So, are you just gonna go up and play? Are you gonna ask Toblin if it's okay?
Yeah, I suppose I could ask him. Okay. Hey, is it cool if I just start playing?
Well, hello there, Mr. Longo. Yeah, I don't see why not. I believe the patrons would like some lovely music if you can provide them with that.
Yeah, just something to pass the time, you know?
Ah, well, I mean,
I
it's
can
all
make
just
it
kind of the
lively.
same for me.
Yeah, I can make it
Typically this-
lively if you want.
Well,
Get
there's-
into
there's
it?
Only you could try. I still got to stand here, but by all
Mhm.
means, do what you got to do.
20. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Performance. 26.
26.
26 in
Okay.
performance. I rolled 19 plus 7.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have you make 2 more just to. I want to. Your performance starts off well, but make 2 more performance checks.
There's a 22. And another 26.
Jesus.
All right. So,
I'm using the dice tower.
What exactly are you playing?
Let's see, what instruments do I have? I have my
Freebird.
lyre. Oh wait, what? I didn't
Someone
hear
said
it.
Freebird.
Oh, Freebird.
Or
I thought you were
Cameron said
talking about
Freebird.
I thought you were talking about an instrument. I have a drum, which I have a lyre, which is probably
Okay.
what I'll be playing.
Okay. You gonna play the lyre?
Yeah, and I'm gonna play Freebird, which I cannot play on stream because DMCA.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
I'll yeah play my lyre for.
you
Wait, I
start
should have bagpipe.
you start playing this song on the lyre that not many people have heard of before, and especially in this small town. And you begin by playing it, and it has such a intriguing intro that people are kind of taking notice and like, huh, okay, this is an interesting song. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. And as you reach the middle of the song, when it picks up a little bit, they're like, okay, are you also singing along to your playing? Just out of curiosity.
Yes,
Okay.
like yeah,
And
I'm yeah.
they are intrigued by the lyrics is what does that even mean? But then once it reaches the solo and you're finishing the song strong, like your fingers are moving so quick that people are having a hard time interpreting what they're seeing, but what they're hearing is a ah, oh, trying to figure out even a word to describe it. Let me.
God, I love bard sometimes.
You are playing in such. I can't even think of a word. It's just it's fast, but it's like this beautiful noise coming from the lyre, and the dwarven man that's sitting at the bar, or is he halfling? Is he halfling? I can't remember.
You said he was halfling.
Halfling. Okay, the halfling regular. He's like kind of trying to tap his foot, but his foot can't reach the ground. So he's like kind of bobbing his head, trying to tap his foot. And you see a half elf couple start dancing a little bit, like in the middle of the song. But towards the end, they're like, they don't even know how to dance this. And they're just like kind of doing some weird, funky moves that are, one of them might be doing the sprinkler, one of them might be doing, the airplane, who knows? But they are into it. And as you finish the song, you get a standing ovation from the people in the bar, as well as the bartender who is now, because of your song, giving you a little bit of a wink.
Okay, do I have to
Okay,
come
do
up
I-
with a playlist of songs that oh, that's some heavy feedback. Am I gonna have to come up with a playlist of songs that I'm gonna play or whatever? Can I just like that I just keep playing a little bit?
I mean, if you want to keep playing, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna keep playing. I'm not gonna stop for one song, especially after
Okay.
that.
So tell me how many songs you want to play.
I'll play for the next hour. I'll just go with that.
Okay. So if you're gonna play for the next hour, just make, even though I had you make 3 for one song, make 2 more performance checks.
Well, there's a 12.
Okay.
There's a 25.
So from the pure bliss that the patrons of the Stonehill Inn just received, the middle of the set was kind of, it was average. It wasn't mediocre by any means, but it wasn't anything they haven't already heard. Um, not near the level of dancing. The halfling at the bar just kind of, he's like, all right, there's stuff happening in the background, but he's more focused on his ciders, talking it up with the waitress or bartender, whatever you want to call her. But as you get to the end of your set and almost what would be kind of like an encore, you finish as strong as you started with whatever song you decided to play. And again, this time the halfling gets up and him and the barmaid start dancing together, even though she's like a good 2 feet taller than he is. Um, and even Toblin comes from his post and is kind of giving a head bob and kind of smiling and clapping along to the melody. And so once you finish, the few patrons that are in the bar, where are my dice? There are my dice. You get okay. So you get 6 gold and 5 silver from your performance.
Love playing a bard sometimes.
And after you're
Fives.
done, Toblin walks up to you and goes, "That was really good, Mr. Longo. I like that first song you did. That was very interesting. I've never heard anything like that before, but that last song, oh man, how you hooked us back in like that. Oh, that was really good. Hopefully you guys stay a lot longer so you guys can, keep providing our town with a little bit of, uplifting hope. I know that you've already driven out the red brands, but songs like that, you know, hopefully people want to visit the bar more often."
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So we're actually going to be taking over the Sleeping Giant. Actually, we're getting it
Oh,
rebuilt.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, don't
And so
be
like,
don't be
well,
stealing any of our customers anytime soon, though.
oh no. We just more business in town. Make it a little bit bigger.
Bigger is good. I was hearing
Exactly.
talks that they were even gonna reopen the mine. If that mine gets open, hooey, we are going to be rolling in tourists.
Oh yeah. That mine, it was something. Being inside there. But yeah, it'll be cool to see it open again.
I've only heard old wives' tales, but I know back from when my grandpa was telling me some tales from his grandpa that this, like, how long was the mine closed?
I don't know.
I want to say it was like 400 years, and I
I,
think
I
that's
was gonna
about
say
right.
over 100. I don't know what it was beyond that.
Okay. All
At
right, we're
least
we're gonna
50.
say. All right, I'm gonna say 200 for now. We can obviously retcon this later, depending on how far of a generation we want to go back. But he's more like, yeah, my grandpa's grandpa told him stories about how when the mine was open, the town was booming, and obviously we didn't have the red brands and Tresendor Manor. That was home to one of the grandest. Uh, I guess it was the family who owned the mine in the first place. They were obviously quite rich, and with weapons being able to be churned out of here and travelers wanting to come through here, business was always booming. So hopefully we can get back to its former glory.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be great once it's all open again. I can't wait to see what work we can all put together to make this town great again.
Well,
Make
hopefully that
Phandalin
happens
great
sooner
again.
rather than later. Okay, disadvantage. Next roll.
I didn't say it until like I realized what I'd said, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going with it. Make Phandalin great again.
Oh, I totally realized what you said, and I didn't. I thought that was already what you meant the first
Oh,
time.
I didn't realize it until after I said it, and I was like, oh, you
I'm
know
not going to
what?
give you disadvantage. I'm just joking, but in all seriousness. All right. Well, again, when you guys come back, because Leah was saying that you guys were leaving or something.
So some stuff happened in the mine, and for the sake of brevity, we have to go save the world.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
we still want to come back and take care of the sleeping giant. And you know, you can't take care of the sleeping giant if there is no sleeping giant, despite
of course.
you know the bomb. But you know,
Bomb. What's a bomb?
nothing. Just something that helped us clear it out.
Well,
Big fire, fun, lots of fun,
big
good,
fire.
good stuff.
Hopefully
Show
good
me in
stuff.
fire.
I don't think I do. No, I don't actually.
Well, I've been playing for quite a while. I don't see any of my companions coming down here, and sounds like, you know, I go save the world tomorrow. Might go up to go to bed.
Well, good luck with that, Mr. Longo, and again, thanks for playing.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. And then he proceeds to stare back down at the books. All right, so
Yeah, I'm going to
are
bed.
you heading back up to the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just played for a solid hour, and apparently I played my heart out, so I'm going to bed.
Okay. I mean,
What
you
time is
rocked
it
man.
when he gets back?
It'd be about 7:15.
So probably about 7:15, 7:30.
Okay. What
Freebird's
time's the
only
bar
10 minutes
close?
long.
What time does the bar close? Like
Yeah.
somewhere between 10 and midnight?
2 a.m. The bar.
No, not that late. Not in this town.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good point. I don't know. You
Did
guys
you
found
wanna-
me playing one morning.
Did you want to do anything?
No, I was going to
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, you're
So-
still
I need
outside,
to
huh?
know. I need to know once everyone's gone to bed.
Okay.
You're still outside.
I
You
don't
didn't
know.
come in for my performance?
What? I'm not outside. I came back in after Leah came out and talked to me. I've been in bed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh.
The three of them are in bed.
You didn't come downstairs or come out for my performance? I'm hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're the hurt one right now.
Played my heart out.
I had my heart ripped out.
It's hard.
Is anyone else doing anything tonight?
Sleeping.
Yeah, I'm already passed out.
Fen
talking
will
IRL or-
investigate. We'll investigate the mace a little bit more, but other than that,
You think
So-
you'll all be asleep and in bed by 10:30? I take your silence as a yes.
I said yeah.
Oh, you didn't come through.
Yeah, I think your fan did the thing. So, looking at the mace, again, the head of the mace is made of solid brass and is shaped like a sunburst. And you've seen Leah use this before. That when you can choose to make the Lightbringer glow under your command, and it basically glows as bright as a torch.
Awesome. Except for the fact that I've got some serious dark vision,
Yeah.
but it's more of the thought that counts.
So yeah, just from investigating it, that's what you get from it is solid brass head in the shape of a sunburst, and then that you know that in the past she's used it and it has glown brightly. All right. So, do the three of you just plan on going to bed? Is that the plan?
Hell
I know
yeah.
Fen seems pretty content. Gronk is yep. Longo.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do here in about an hour IRL too.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, we'll say it's 10:30, since that's
All right.
what I heard.
I'm not wearing any armor or anything.
Okay.
So I am going to try to very quietly get out of bed and walk out of the door.
Okay. So make a stealth check. It's regular.
13.
Okay. So, this is one of the older buildings in town. The floors kind of creak and groan a little bit, but you know, that's pretty normal. You guys have all kind of heard it, even when people aren't necessarily walking around. It just kind of has that old building, to it. Um, so you do manage to get out, quote unquote, unheard.
Great. I'm gonna go down to the bar. Is the lady still working there?
So currently, it is Hoblin's wife manning the bar, closing it down for the evening.
I know you're about to close, but if I paid you a little extra, would you serve me?
I think I can, yes.
Where'd that other lady go?
Oh,
Oh, huh?
mhm.
Um, what's the strongest thing you have?
Oh, uh, stuff we have around here, not too strong, but let me see if I can scrounge something up for you.
Thank you.
And she goes back, and you can hear her looking through her stock, um, seeing if she has anything that might be aged or um, anything that stands out. And she does have some wine, and she brings out a bottle, and she says, "This is the strongest we've got."
Thank you. I'm just gonna pull the cork out. Like I'll stick my finger, my pointy claw finger in the cork and pull it out and just chug it.
Oh, oh my.
Uh,
That'll okay.
And I'll take 2 more ales.
Okay. Um, right away. And she heads to the back and comes out with 2 glasses of ale.
That
She's
barmaid
like,
from
"Thank
earlier
you."
wanted to see me. Where I think I'm ready to talk to her. Do you know where she lives?
She lives just on the outskirts of town, towards the orchard. I don't know why she's British,
Right.
but whatever.
Thank you. I'm gonna down the 2 ales and then can I make a con check to see how drunk I am?
Sure.
All right. I do want to be drunk.
I mean, yeah, and if you down the bottle of wine as well,
Roll the
so
6, so we're good.
okay, you are hammered.
Great. You've you've been very kind. And then I'm gonna
That before you go, you're gonna need to pay for that.
Yeah. This this should do it, and I'm just gonna toss her a platinum.
Really quick, where did you guys get a platinum again?
From the cave. It was in
Right.
there was a shitload of gold and then
I
some
forgot.
platinum.
Okay. And
And then also the gems were in there.
yeah. Now I remember. And she just, are you sure?
Yep, we keep the
And kinda
change.
Cokes
And then
up.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
And
go
all right. So let's see here.
The guy in charge of our finances, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like there's a couple houses next to the orchard, kind of near the Shrine of Luck in that little area.
right, knocking on the first one.
Knocking on the first door.
Yep.
Okay. And as you knock, you just hear homing, and the door opens, and you see Sister Garela, and she just says, "Oh, um, how can I help you, Trebek?"
Have you seen the nice lady that works at the hotel where they do the drinks?
Which one? Toblin's wife is quite nice.
The other one.
You must mean Marissa.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Marissa.
She lives next door.
That one? Point to the house next door.
Yeah, and she points to the house to her right. So your left.
You have yourself a holy night. I'm gonna turn around and then immediately turn back around and go, oh. And in case you need something to read, here you go. And I'm gonna hand her just a folded up blank piece of paper that I think is a pamphlet.
Okay. And she's going to say, "Have a blessed night.
Thanks.
Gods be with you."
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna snap and give her finger guns, and then I'm gonna walk over to Marissa's house.
Inspiration for the finger guns. All right. So, you head over to Marissa's house and knock on the door. And you open the door, and she's wearing what appears to be a robe, and her hair's a little wet. And she says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors tonight, but
Me, you,
I think I can make an exception." And she kind
you're,
of ruffles her fingers through her hair, even though it's like super wet.
you're and us both didn't expect things
She
and
just, all she
stuff
heard was
happened.
you and us, and immediately grabs your hand and pulls you in.
I need to tell you something. Hold on. Hold on. I'm definitely inside. Like I just went with it. Hold on. I need to tell you. I've I've been a bit of bad I've been a bad boy, bad dragon. A bit of bad dragon.
You don't look at what Bad Dragon is. Um,
Yeah.
And I need to tell you something. So
I don't think you need to tell me anything, sweetie.
no, I'm just gonna put a finger to it. I'm just gonna shh. Listen,
Oh,
listen,
oh.
listen.
uh,
And I'm just gonna lean up and next to her ear and go, Leah's not my wife.
Oh,
And
he's
then she's just
confessed.
gonna feel my tail like swipe the side of her leg lightly.
And She's just gonna be like, "Oh
Jesus
my,
Christ.
let's take
Uh-huh.
this back to my room, shall we?"
Shower? Shit.
No,
Maybe after.
I just took one. No, my room.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Gonna get
All right.
And then
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think I black out at that point.
So you
Uh,
black out before you go to the back?
I think
Yeah.
it'd be like Constitution
Okay.
saving throw first. But
Yeah, do I need
whatever.
to do that? Should I make a throw to see if I
For
black out or not?
funsies. Make it with
At like
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to
Remember,
get
you have that
natural
inspiration
20.
if you want it.
Oh my god!
Did you roll a nat 20?
I rolled a nat 20 and a 2.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
You
So 4 total.
okay?
Oh, that'd
So
be
yeah,
great. Natural 20.
you black out at this point. Like you are. This is just all. You're just doing what your body's telling you to do at this point.
Oh, that would
Um,
have been great. The natural 20, like you're fully awake now.
And so, uh, the for the sake of I don't know,
brevity?
what's no, let's go with time. Um, the next morning, as the three of you wake up, you notice Trebek isn't in the room.
Guys, I think I might know where Trebek is. I'm gonna
Mean.
get up. I assume we all just like we're all up and we all realize that he's not in the room.
Correct.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna walk across the hall. I'm gonna knock on Leah's door. And I'm gonna say,
Okay.
Trebek, Trebek, are you in there?
And Leah opens the door with her quote unquote bags packed, even though she's literally moving down like 3 buildings. No, he's not here. Sorry.
Well, for the
Insight check.
sake of conciseness,
hold on.
can you tell us
It-
where he is?
Hold on. Insight check.
Okay. Go ahead and roll insight.
7 plus 4, 11. I was really hoping to go really bad with that, but you know, I don't do bad stuff.
Yeah, sorry, he's not here.
No, I was
He
like, yeah, I
haven't-
think I believe her.
Yeah, and so, she's just gonna be like, after we talked and came back up, I haven't seen him since. So, I don't know.
What time is it?
It's, let's just say you guys wake up at, let's go with 7. 9?
Okay,
Okay, let's go
7.
with 9. Sure. 9
7,
works.
okay.
You
Yeah, I
guys
guess we
went
have
to
to go
bed
to.
at 10:30. Some of you went to bed at like 7. So yeah,
that's a
we're
good
gonna
point.
go 7. Um so yeah, it's like 7:15ish. So let's see. You got done messing around. Let's see. So you went downstairs at 10:30, drank the bottles, headed out. How Let's see. How long were you two messing around in your blacked out
I don't
state?
know.
Wait, hon. Was she continuing to mess around with him? He was out.
It's not that I'm
he was
unconscious. I
yeah,
just don't
unconscious.
remember it.
You just
Oh,
blacked out.
right.
So
I've never blacked out.
Me neither.
for 3 hours, even though you don't know it, she was having a grand time.
Isn't she a
I rolled
sister?
What? No.
you.
They said Sister Grayla.
No,
Matt's really
he
paying
knocked.
attention.
Fucking
Yeah, he knocked. And never mind. It doesn't pertain to him anyway.
Oh, right. I blacked out first.
So yeah, for 3 hours. So basically, up until 2 o'clock in the morning, you guys were going at it. So again, it's 7 o'clock at this point.
Is
7:15.
Trebek a
So
victim of sexual assault? Is that what happened?
no, he was blacked out. He wasn't
Yeah.
unconscious. Again,
No,
he
it was-
initiated this.
No, did he ever give consent?
Yes.
He was heavily drinking, so no, it does not count.
It does
Well,
count.
we can
In
argue-
this, it does.
Doesn't matter. Literally, no one was there.
Yeah. His
Oh my
his
God.
words of consent were, "Leah's not really my wife." That was his consent.
That could just be a confession.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, and
That
in
would
D&D,
not hold up.
and in D&D, that's consent.
This whole campaign has become morally questionable.
Instantly, I don't know if I should be streaming this at this point. I like how the very first line in this stream was, "Yeah, consent's important," and we talked about that for like a solid second, and then like now it's like, really?
I don't know.
What we got going on?
Alec and I are on the same page, and those are the two people who did it, so that's all that really matters.
Mark, did
I
we
guess
just
if
have
Alex
consensual
okay with
sex in
it, but
D&D?
I believe we did.
Hot.
For 3
Oh, ew.
hours.
No
I
wonder
don't
I'm
know
wearing
why
your
I
shirt.
thought he went to the sister.
So again, it's 7:15.
Do you
Trebek
fit into
is
the
nowhere
shirt?
to be found.
Okay, let me know. Let me know what time Trebek wakes up. 'Cause I feel like I don't have control over that.
Yeah, you're still gonna be out for a little bit unless somebody wakes you up.
Is she still out for a while too?
You're not there.
I said, is she still out though too? That's all I asked.
I don't know. She could be. She might not be.
Mark, you just let me know when I wake up.
So yeah, we're gonna see what the party is doing
Uh,
with Trebek not being in the room.
Ben, you're the ranger. Can you like find him or something?
On that. So I'm going to get fully garbed.
We're having a repeat.
Get fully garbed for travel, and then I head downstairs to the bartender. And I
Okay.
ask the barkeep, "Excuse me, I'm afraid I have misplaced my large, scaly friend. Do you know where he went?"
I believe he went to Marissa's. He came down last night. He seemed very motivated is the right word. He drank a lot. I guess I'll put it that way.
That's not like him. And then where did he
Well,
go?
I assume he went to Marissa's, so head over to the Shrine of Luck. 2 houses down, that's hers.
That bitch. What a rat.
To Marissa's. After how much alcohol did he consume?
Just a bottle and a
He's a
couple
light.
mugs.
Oh, and Fen like rubs his temples. Oh, by the divines! All right,
And
I leave, and I head to the
Okay.
priest's.
Okay, you're
That's
heading
what I thought you
to
said.
Sister Gorilla's?
Melissa's place.
Oh, you're heading to Melissa's place.
Marissa.
Well, I thought the shrine.
I was just
wasn't
gonna, yeah, because you were like, she's at the Temple of Luck, and I'm like, what?
See,
Okay,
that's
hold
why
on.
I thought she was at the sisters, or like he was with the sister.
No,
No.
she lives next to the Shrine of Luck.
Yeah, the
There's
Shrine
a
of
couple
Luck.
of houses there. I knocked on the first one. The first one was Sister Grelia. The second one was Marissa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I heard Sister Grayla and I stopped listening.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Apparently Longo blacked out.
I'm tired.
So
uh,
you knock on Marissa's door, and again, opening the door is Marissa in a robe, but with her hair dry this time. A little messy. And can I help you?
I'm looking for my large, scaly friend. Him?
Have I seen him? Oh, yes, I have. And it was a sight to behold, believe me.
Is he dead?
I give
No.
her a raised eyebrow.
Here, come in. You're gonna need to take him home because I got work in a few anyway.
Does it smell like sex?
Are you at Sister Gorella's or Marissa's? I totally.
He might need to go cleanse himself at the.
Oh God!
He might need to go cleanse himself at the shrine after this. See, Mark, I wasn't the only one confused.
You were definitely the only one confused.
I know, but I missed like a single sentence, and now I'm just.
Okay, they are at Marissa's.
Okay, so they knocked on the door.
Well, at least Fen did. I don't know if Longo's with him.
Okay,
but-
does that wake me up?
No,
Really?
You're out,
Correct.
dude.
dude, you are out. Like,
Like
not
you
only
were
are
in a-
you passed out from the booze, like
Because it's hours later, can I make another Constitution saving throw to
That-
see?
but that 3 hours of sex.
Yeah, would have worked out
you-
all the alcohol.
That's not how that
Yeah,
works.
but the amount of energy that you lost.
You'd have a level of exhaustion.
I should. That would be fun.
Mark, I'm a
Um,
trained fighter.
Yeah, but you're not a trained lover, so there's your problem.
Facts.
I'm a
Um,
bard.
Oh snap! And so yeah, Ben, I'm assuming you're gonna head back with her to see that Trebek is sleeping in her bed.
Is he?
That's
Does he
so
have clothes on?
upsetting.
I mean, he's a. I mean, he's
Naked, or do I
covered
see
with
that
the blanket currently.
Or, but I look at Trebek, and I look at her, and I look at Trebek, and I just
And she kind of gives you the like raised eyebrow kind of thing, like uh-huh.
Longo just goes, I called it.
and I turn to Longo and I look down at Longo and I say, "You didn't call anything. Is there a bucket of water around here?"
I could slap him like I
Start
slapped.
going in
Like Charlie Sheen in the Three Musketeers.
where the room is.
Well, I was gonna use that to bathe, but I guess you can use this, and I can go get another one. And she'll walk out into a different room, grab a bucket of water, and hand it to you.
I say, I walk over to Trebek and I splash him in the face with a bucket of water.
So at this point, you are like shocked awake from the water being dumped on your face, right?
Yeah.
And where are you dumping the
You
water?
got it.
Face.
I'm just gonna
I'm
sit
hitting-
up.
I'm like,
I'm gonna aggressively sit
So
up
how'd it go?
and go. What? You're not Leah. What? Who? What? Huh? What? Who? Where am I?
Sean.
Joe, I hear you
And
talking in the other room,
I
but
lean,
nothing's
I
coming
lean down
through.
and I. Oh really? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Mm,
Kind of.
How about I just hold on 1 second?
turn off
Sunshine,
fan.
big man. I can see that you had a very busy night. Well, guess what? We have places we need to be and things we need to do. So I need you to get your gear and shit together and get going. And I'm making sure to say this pretty loudly in his ear so that whatever pounding headache he has is just gonna be worse.
You know that
okay.
you know that scene in the Avengers where Hulk just punches Thor really, really hard?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do that, but
Okay.
defend.
Just knock him off screen real fast.
What?
He said just knock him off screen real fast.
I guess make an attack roll.
Right.
He at disadvantage because he's drunk.
I'm
Or,
not
Well,
drunk.
Sorry, hungover.
He's sobered now. He might be.
Hungover. Yeah.
18 plus 7, 25.
I mean that will definitely hit.
With a roll like that, you should do the Hulk Loki thing.
So go
Fucking
ahead and
smack him over the-
roll an unarmed strike. If
Can I divine smite my unarmed strike?
I don't think you can.
I think it has
smite
to be on a
a
weapon.
weapon attack.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Where
your
are
fists
you?
are, if smite is
No.
weapon attacks only, your fists are not a weapon unless you're a monk.
Where did my divine smite go?
Did you?
Breath weapon,
Leave it.
agility, lay on hands. Of immunity. Oh, here it is. When you hit with a melee weapon attack. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So I guess I'll just. Oh, I just do 5 damage.
Great. Because isn't it, since you're not a like you don't roll, it's just
Yeah, you don't
your
roll an
strength
honor
plus
strike.
something.
Yeah.
1
Yeah,
plus your
it's-
strength modifier.
Which
Yeah.
is 4. So
All right,
5
yeah.
right to the kissa. And then I'm gonna get out of bed and put whatever I was wearing on back on and walk back out the door to the hotel, to the inn.
To that?
What was that,
And-
Joe?
Respond
Sure.
to that?
If you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the bucket, flip it upside down, and just thunk it on his head so that the bucket is on his head. And at which point I turn and say, "We're leaving in an hour. You
Well,
are
hold
either
on.
with
You
us."
didn't hit me yet. Roll that attack, baby.
I guess it's
Is this
not,
a
it's
strength?
not an attack.
He's sticking
So
a
it's
bucket on
almost
your
like-
head. I don't think that's.
No, I thought he was hitting
Sleight
me
of
in the head
hand.
with the bucket.
No. He's sticking the bucket on his head. That's not an
Sleight of
attack. I would
hand.
say
Is he
that's
trying to
more of
dodge
like-
it?
Yeah, I was gonna say sleight of hand, and then Trebek, I'm assuming you're trying to dodge the
100%.
bucket. So make an acrobatics check. Because you're trying to
Argue
get out of
for
the way.
athletics.
No, you're trying to dodge.
No,
You're
because
not
you're
trying to hold it
trying
up.
to.
I know.
Yeah,
Just had to. All right, 10.
Literally got a 50-50.
Swear to God.
9.
Did you miss?
Yeah, I got a 6 total.
So
So it's like nothing happened.
from getting clocked,
you dodge
you
it.
try to react by slamming the bucket on his head, but by that time he's already gotten up, and I believe he's got a little bit of height on you, right? Trebek's taller.
I think I'm 6'8". Yeah, I'm 6'8".
Yeah, so being a little bit taller, plus he's a dragonborn, his head's kind of big.
Girls,
I'm
Doesn't
6'4".
necessarily fit over
girls,
the.
you're both ugly. Let's just go. I'm gonna grab them both by the hands and just
Well,
pull them out
I'm-
through the front door.
Longo, I'm already gone. I put my clothes on and walked out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
did say that.
I thought you were still explaining how he missed.
No.
And so
I was gonna pull them both out with
As-
me being stronger than both of them.
as you walk outside, again, you notice that there's not a single opening of blue in the sky. It's completely cloudy, a little bit windy, and you hear the rumble of thunder coming off in the distance.
What direction?
It's coming mostly from the northeast. But again,
Southwest we
Trebek's
go.
the one that said outside. And so, you're hearing this rumble of thunder, but it's getting more and more frequent. And what are you doing at this point, Trebek, as you are hearing the thunder coming closer and closer?
I guess I'm gonna speak. Well, okay, I'm gonna look up and then.
Okay.
Is there? Do I make an insight check to see if I glean something from this?
I mean, you can make an insight check. I honestly don't know what I would tell you.
Okay. I'll
It's mostly
Well-
just what is your reaction to the fact that you're hearing thunder that's getting closer and closer.
I'm just gonna quicken my pace a bit back to the inn.
Okay. So as you're walking back, even with a quicker pace, the thunder gets close enough to where you can finally see the lightning strikes. And normally when there's a lightning storm, the lightning typically strikes over a general area. But knowing that the thunder was getting more and more frequent, it's like the thunder is moving. And as you're getting back to the inn, through the clouds, you can finally see the lightning almost pass over as this lightning and whatever is causing it is moving through the clouds, heading southeast or southwest.
Would that be? So I want to check to see if I would like recognize, like if I know someone, like a god or a person that would be able to do that. Would that be
Okay.
a religion check, an arcana check, or perception, or what?
Make a nature check.
Nature. Interesting.
Nature.
But he's not a ranger.
13 total.
13.
Actually, I'm gonna
oh.
use my inspiration. No, I'm not. 13.
Okay. So you can glean that something like this, it wouldn't be from a god. Gods, that this is beneath them. But with how the lightning is coming, it's almost similar, but on a much grander scale to your dragon's breath.
Oh. Possibly Cyan Wrath? What? No, Cyan. Yeah, he'd be blue.
Anrath is definitely blue.
I know
But you know
cyan,
whatever's
man. I think that's an
causing
orange color, isn't it?
but you know whatever's causing this thing, whatever's causing this storm is pretty large.
Neat.
So I
I'm gonna
think
get
Finn
inside.
and I are gonna walk out of the building now.
Okay.
Pronouncing it cyan.
I mean, yeah, you guys tell me what you're doing.
I'm just
And,
getting inside.
So I'm
to
just
get my
patting him on the
stuff and get
back,
dressed.
like, so that didn't go so well for you, because he got knocked to the ground and
I
all that.
look down. I look down at Longo. I look down at Longo being half my height, and I like do that bend down thing that you're not supposed to do with short people, and I say, "You say one more word about this."
The thing
You
Joe does
upside
all
down.
the time.
I say one more word about this. What?
I'll
I mean,
hang
we're
you
not getting
upside
anything.
down from. God fucking.
Alec
Turn
keeps
on
coming
your
in.
fan.
Is it the fan or because I'm looking? I see low bars here on my voice thing. Oh, now there we go. Now it's fully connected. You piece of shit.
I'm just happy to not be the audio problems guy for one fucking session.
Hey, Cameron, when you're in like 10% of the session, it's probably not gonna be you.
Fair.
Okay, now as I was saying, I bend down and I like do the little knee squat so I get at eye level with Longo, and I say, if you mention one more word about this, I will hang you upside down on a tree. Are we clear?
And I just smile. I'm like, I hear you loud and clear, as I grab him by the shoulder and just push him the rest of the way down to the ground.
With that.
Are you wearing the gauntlets right now?
I am wearing the gauntlets. I have a 19 in strength.
Jesus fucking Christ. Really?
So yeah, I guess if you're gonna push him, that would be strength. So yeah, I guess athletics on Longo versus
He's bending over,
Fen.
dude. He's
yeah, I
already
guess
off balance.
also yeah, athletics for Longo and athletics from Fen, not acrobatics.
Jesus
Athletics.
Christ.
I mean,
16.
you said you were on your knee.
16?
Oh, he was bending over, like the thing like you're not supposed to do to short people or whatever. I didn't think he was on his knee.
I thought he said
Whatever.
he
I got a
bent
20.
down on one knee. Yeah.
Bend
So
down.
even though,
I'm
go ahead.
not on one knee. I'm doing like a squat.
Squat thing. Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like bending over like at your hips, like not bending your knees or anything. Like you're just doing that little thing.
Yeah, I thought you were like literally down on a knee and like
No,
talking to him
with
at his
and with
level.
what he's talking about, it'd be easier to bring him to the ground than if he was on a knee.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're on a knee, okay. But
Yeah, I thought he
even
was like
though,
bowing basically.
regardless, even though Longo has this newfound strength, uh, he's still only like 50 pounds. Fenn's got a good 200 on that.
Wait, 50.
I
Call
don't
me
know
fat.
how much you weigh. 30?
I weigh 42.
Fantastic. Um, so Fenn's probably got a good 150 on you. So yeah, you can't just push him like that. He don't move.
Yeah, it's just
Up and say, "All right, you're stronger than I give you credit for. Now take those gauntlets off, and we'll see who's really the strongest." And before Longo even says anything, I just
And
shrug
you
and
guys,
say, "Of course it's."
yeah. Wait, yeah, there you go. I was gonna ask where you guys were. Are you still doing this at her place outside? What is
no,
this?
we were outside. We were like walking back.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Then
keep going.
He said he was gonna keep walking off before I said anything.
Okay.
before you say anything, I say, "Of course it's Gronk
Well, yeah, of course it's Gronk. I, I don't know.
being the strongest."
Without these gauntlets, yeah, he'd be the strongest.
It's pretty
I think
good.
Oh no, I didn't freeze that. Yeah. Do we
Head
notice
back to the bar.
Do we
get my
notice lightning?
Yeah. Yeah, you notice the lightning, you notice the thunder, and then eventually you guys start hearing it heading southwest from your position. And again, it's getting, instead of it becoming more and more frequent, it's getting less and less frequent and a little bit quieter as time passes.
Yes, I see.
accounting for the weird weather. I would like to get my morning breakfast.
Okay.
And
Who's serving the
and
breakfast?
Okay. So
I'm gonna party and then get us going to Neverwinter.
so for the sake of brevity,
Thank you.
Mark, you're the one who
you
started
guys
this.
all got fed. I didn't start anything. You guys all get fed. I'm assuming all 4 of you ate.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the sake of
So
succinctness, I'll say
either
I ate.
Okay, cool. So I guess go ahead and
Good,
mark off,
it's
like,
important to be
if
said.
one person wants to pay for the whole thing, just mark off like a gold for the 4 breakfasts.
That's me.
I like it. We have a treasure for a reason.
There you go.
Who makes questionable choices when he's drunk, but giving away freaking platinum.
And so seeing the 4 of you downstairs as she comes downstairs with her bags, she says, "I almost forgot to give you this. Um I know that because we at one point were splitting money between us, right? Not just Trebek keeping everything.
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah.
Um, and with all the money did you ever split the money in Wave Echo Cave, or did you just keep all of it?
I think I just have it.
Okay. So that would change the amount you're getting. And so she says, "Here, this is not mine to keep. Being backed by the Alliance, I have plenty anyway.
Uh,
I just figured while we were in town might do me some good. But as you said before, this was the party's money, and well, if you guys go out there and I stay here, I'm not the party. So go ahead and add 300 gold back to your inventory."
holy Leah, you always will be the life of the party.
I sniffle.
Well, with Longo over there, I think the life of the party is the bard.
Hey, ready for another song? We're in the tavern, right?
What
The
song?
bar.
Unless it's a traveling one, I believe they call themselves, I don't know, a band from some, they're a musical group from some far off place, but it goes, I'm on my Wii.
Okay,
You're on your
6
Wii.
With it.
plus 7, 13.
It's
For performance, or
today.
I do history to see if I know the song. 14.
I mean, if I could hear the song, then I would totally have you make some sort of check. But I heard I'm on my Wii, and that is it.
Misery to happy.
I
Audio
think you said
jungle.
something about a GameCube. I missed it.
Was
Audio
the
jungle.
PlayStation 2 opening noise thing? Like what? Yeah, that thing.
No, that's the Inception soundtrack.
Ah, right.
Kind of hard to replicate that one on my lyre, but you know.
Specific.
And so at this point, I did not hear anything Fen said other than I'm on my Wii. She
I just start playing a tune and he just starts singing like that. It doesn't even matter if that's the right song.
Yeah, and Leah just says, I'm off to see Sildar. Be over at the town hall. But
Well-
if you need me on your way out, just let me know.
We'll take the deed to the sleeping giant. Gronk, you want to grab that?
Oh, you don't need the deed. We will hold it here so it's in safe hands.
You know what? Yeah, we'll let Leah hold on to it. I'll probably just lose it in our adventures anyway.
Up to you, man. You're the businessman.
And I've made an executive decision.
I like how you're both are the like leader and security all at once. So nobody questions you.
I just
Well-
like how
Business
you
leader.
called Gronk the leader.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when it comes to
what?
business, when it comes to
Gronk?
business, when it comes
Any-
to business things, I was gonna say CEO, but I thought better of it at the last second.
Oh, I mean, I think it's great. Keep going.
You're like our business leader.
Gronk is
No.
nothing if not open-minded. Like, he can be influenced to do basically anything. He is
Yeah,
not
but
a
you're
leader.
also super intimidating. Apparently, I'm the only one that's like, what's your intimidation modifier?
+4.
Okay, so apparently I'm the only one more intimidating than you.
That makes sense. Checks out.
Yeah, but you're like more verbally intimidating. Gronk is more physically intimidating.
Exactly, and that's why nobody questions him. Even if he doesn't mean it, just passive intimidation, like passive insight, or
pretty much.
you know, perception. That's okay. So I think Finn's just trailing off in the distance with the I'm on my Wii.
Sure. Yeah,
Just
I
go
feel like
catch up
this
to
is.
him.
Oh yeah, keep going. What were you gonna say, Fen? Or Joe?
I figured y'all are following me. I figured we're on our way to Neverwinter, so we just basically take the trail we took last time.
I am
Really?
totally on board. Before we leave town, I'm going to attempt to take a shit in the Alderleaf Farm field.
Okay.
Okay.
First, make a stealth check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Does he
You're
already
8'4".
What does he
know-
naturally have disadvantage on stealth checks?
You're 8'4" on the farm of a dwarf.
Yeah, but I have +4 to stealth. I should be kind of stealthy. All right, fine.
I mean, just because you're kind of stealthy doesn't mean you don't have disadvantage.
stealthy, then you should be able to pull this off, even with advantage. Disadvantage.
9.
It's a 9 with disadvantage.
It was 11 without it.
And as you are even approaching the farm, she looks up from dealing with some of the animals and she says, "No, no, you go away."
All right, sorry. How rude of me. And I'm gonna turn around and just start taking a piss instead.
So you
Oh,
turn
my
around
lord.
and take a piss in the opposite direction?
No, like I assumed my ass was facing towards the farm when I was taking the shit. Now I'm just gonna full frontal, just staring
Well, you
at
didn't
her
even like
intently.
you were just approaching the farm. You never actually even got fully on the
Okay,
You're
then I
still
don't turn
thinking.
around. I just continue facing towards the farm.
Just stand up, drop your pants, and just start, swinging it out there.
And so um as she says that, hold on, I gotta.
Why do I have good characters in my
So yeah, as
tags for
she says
this?
that, and as you whip it out, let me see, where is it?
Did she know She's a commoner. She doesn't know magic, right?
She doesn't know magic.
Just magic missile hits him.
I was gonna. Isn't there
Oh,
like a
that would
spell
be-
that's like shrink or enlarge? I was
Oh, that would
Yeah.
half expecting her to
Oh,
shrink my
God.
dick.
I think it's
That
the
would
entire
be-
object. I don't think they get to control.
Oh,
what
we
part.
can't target it. Okay.
So as you whip it out and are starting to pee, busting through the front door is Carp, her son, and just goes,
Middle name Ian.
That man's got his wee wee out. And
How
he's
old's Carp?
peeing on our property. I think he was like 8 or somewhere between 8 and 10.
Oh.
like that.
This is a fully grown Goliath over here.
Yeah, like your junk is like almost as tall as him. Maybe like halfway.
Good lesson in sex education.
And she goes, "Honey, get back inside right this instant." And is so not focused on you peeing right now because her son is witnessing it, just like long dong silver. And by the time you finish peeing, she has ushered her son back into the house.
Hey, now you got the place to yourself.
And
Sure, you can take that
she's-
dump now.
Yeah.
no, she's peeking at you through the window.
Still take that dump.
Enjoy the view, lady. Yeah, I'm gonna take the dump now that she's gone inside.
Okay, so after you start, so you already had
So guys,
you already
this is
dropped
what
trowel, right?
Yeah.
we were doing
Okay.
yesterday.
Good people.
And let's see, 18. What's your AC?
17.
Fantastic.
Lord.
Cutting words.
You're not there. So you take 6 damage from an arrow being shot through the door directly in the ass.
Rage.
Gronk just says,
And she
"Great.
says,
I needed something to wipe."
and then she says, "Then let me give you another one." It's a natural 19.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? What is
And
her
that 7
plus
damage.
to fucking hit?
She's a commoner.
Yeah, it's just her proficiency bonus.
She has a
2.
level.
I mean,
You said how much
zero.
damage?
7.
Gronk's like
Oh,
a-
they don't. I don't add proficiency to damage. I'm an idiot. 5 on the second one. Sorry.
But the first one was still 6.
No, subtract 2 from that. So 4 and 5. So you take 9 total.
Okay.
like how that he's okay with that.
Yeah, right.
I'm still at 49 health, so yeah, I'm okay with that.
I
And she
wish
just
D&D
says,
Beyond like updated in real time.
"If I ever see you here again, believe me, I'm going to have the town on you."
Lady, I own this town. You should see the deed they gave me earlier this morning. I'll tell you what, though, you shoot another arrow at me, this shit is going through your window.
She'll call your bluff.
It's not a bluff.
17. I rolled a natural 15, so +2 with that proficiency bonus.
How?
Mark only rolls hot when it's stupid.
Fortunately, I only rolled a 1 on the d6, so there you go. You're
Okay.
taking another point of damage.
Well, I'm gonna make a ranged shit attack against her fucking house.
Okay, so go ahead and make an improvised weapon attack. So just roll a. It's obviously a d20, and then see improvised weapon 5e. Boop.
Man, Gronk, you really hold a grudge.
Fuck this lady, dude. This is my big bad evil guy of the campaign.
Fuck this lady as you're taking a shit near her property.
Does taking a shit, is that fucking
Constitute 3 arrows?
grounds to take 3 arrows to the ass? I don't think so.
For all the trouble you've caused her, yes, that is definitely.
She broke the fucking shit that we brought her. Also,
You tried scamming her.
yeah, but before that, I fucking was telling her the truth that we got fucking robbed, and she's like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit. You better pay up." Of course, I'm gonna scam her.
I mean, she's not wrong.
She is wrong. You
No,
don't like
she's not.
like a car rental
mean, you-
agency. If the car gets stolen when you're renting it, they're not like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit. You better pay up right now."
You've never
How dare you get stolen
lost
from?
a rental car.
Okay, so you're just adding your proficiency bonus to this. That's the only thing that you're adding.
Good thing you just leveled up.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, dude. 10?
That's a 10. 10 to hit a non-moving house. I hope that's enough.
So it's not necessarily
You're
the
not
fact
doing
that you're
damage.
trying to hit it. It's more of like how good of a throw is it? It's not a good throw. You
Oh my god, dude.
like as you're trying to throw it, you kind of get a little bit of like backsplash on you as it's like above your head and you're trying to go full force. But the force at which your hand is moving through it is so like it's not as solid as you were hoping. And as you like go to throw it, it almost kind of like goes back in your hand as if you were moving like your hand through water, like that sensation. And so it kind of like back splatters on you and just kind of ends up on the ground again, but it's not like in a cohesive pile.
That's fine. I spread it out on her yard. I don't care. I will end this lady another time.
Sure.
The point was made.
Yup. Certainly made.
There was an attempt. That's all that matters. With that, I'm going to go back to the inn, wash my hands, and then we can fucking leave this hellhole.
Fantastic. I think this might have been like the best thing to come out of the first module is this rivalry.
I
Wait.
feel partially responsible for this.
Partially responsible. Just partially.
Yes!
Okay.
Honestly,
I-
Longo, I'm a little disappointed you're not here shitting on her lawn with me.
You just went over and did it. I was over there playing music with Finn.
Good lord.
Alright, so
You're like, oh, I gotta go take a shit, and then you just like walked off. And
at this point, Fen. Gronk walks back to the inn with a shitty hand, literally.
I use prestidigitation to make it where it doesn't smell bad.
Okay.
Eh.
So He doesn't smell bad, but then he goes, washes it off, and
Yeah, just real fast. You know?
Toblin just looks at him, looks at you, looks back at him. What? What? Why?
I don't know,
Why
man.
had?
Dude,
Okay.
you don't want to know some of the weird stuff he does. You just gotta roll with
No,
it.
just you sure? Let's make sure it doesn't end up in here. And
Yeah.
nice travels. If you need anything in town, obviously feel free to stop by any of the shops. Just don't bring that in here.
I think he was just looking for a restroom. I don't know what happened. I didn't want to smell up the place.
Great, thank you, appreciated. And so at this point, Leah is heading off to the, or has already headed off to the town hall. Fen is merrily making his way down the street, heading northish. And Trebek, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Cool. So you're just hanging out in the tavern with Longo, I guess. And I
Yep.
guess at this point, it's probably a good time to stop.
And just say that next time we're on our way to Neverwinter.
So yeah, that's the thing. Is like you guys could already have left if you want. Again, you're on foot. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a cart this time.
It took us only a couple days last time. All right.
It took you guys a couple days?
It took you 3 days on cart.
Where's the cart you guys came to town in?
Technically, it's not ours.
That belongs to the Lion Shield Coster.
Did it like get taken back?
It belongs.
Yeah,
to
that was
the
our
Raven
like initial
Slayers.
mission. That's why we came here, is to go drop that off at the Lion Shield Coster.
Oh.
Arthan's provisions.
That's what I meant.
Okay, let me look over my equipment. Plenty of potions of. Can't really go to the blacksmith. I doubt he'd be able to fix up my whip.
I mean, if you did want to go buy anything, we could just do that next time. Because I know you said you retired, and I feel like that's a good place to start.
Yeah,
before
I'm
you
just
guys
like
get off.
looking over anything before I forget.
So I mean, as far as I'm
Like this
concerned,
Slipknot song?
session's
Mhm.
over.
Yeah, I think we have enough food and stuff. Good baby.
Hi, the Wallace dog.
Kitty.
Hey,
Stop sniffing on my stuff.
Mark,
No.
What do you mean,
stay away
not
from that.
me?
Is
What is-
that
what is-
every fucking there's some animal. Dear God.
what?
I don't know. What you mean?
Joe, we
whenever
only
there-
got half your words again.
Yeah. Are
Every
you saying...
every time that some animal is being addressed, it goes kitty.
Hey,
Wait, are you saying whenever there's a kitty that Alex says kitty?
No, whenever there is some animal, doesn't have to be a cat. It could be a dog, could be a fucking rat, could be a ferret. It could be a goddamn elephant, and Alec will either be that's a good dog or kitty.
Joe, you can't deny that Kitty's doing
So-
kitty stuff.
So like I'm saying, when Alex sees a kitty, he says kitty.
Oh my God! But there's no.
Joe is just
is
now
there-
realizing how deep the roots I've laid of this is.
How
I
deep the
think
kitty
I
hole
got-
goes.
I swear I got this from Jake.
Nope, he got it from me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, the kitty is way beyond just
God.
Alec, my friend.
Oh.
And just in case you were curious, Joe, Kitty's doing kitty stuff. As
I
kitties
feel like I'm
tend to do.
missing out on like a big inside joke.
Oh, when I was
What?
in like
Kitty's doing kitty stuff?
Just this whole kitty thing in general.
beginning of high school, maybe a little before that actually, I would just I would call dogs cats. So I thought it was kind of funny, and I just be like, that's a kitty, and it was dumb, and people thought it was dumb because it was dumb. And then Jake started using it, and then it started to spread, and other people started using it. But when I moved down here, no one else I knew used it except for me.
Obviously, I wonder why.
You're a real trendsetter, Alec.
Oh, yeah,
I wonder
it's
why not.
my one claim to fame.
Is that's you just called other animals kitties?
Your
Yeah.
one claim to
Or-
fame that I definitely
or-
attributed to Jake up until this point.
Yep, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, I totally also attributed it to Jake. So
Well, now you know because it's Mike's super short show.
the more you know.
G.I. Joe.
Yep.
Dude, we've
Pork
had
chop
so many freaking
sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwiches.
I mean, if that said G.I. Joe, I'm not gonna go pork chop sandwiches. Like, come on, gotta do it. Should I wrap it up with better ingredients, better pizza?
No, we already made that reference. You can't. It's already been said.
Yeah, but I gotta. It's the callback. That's the.
Yeah, it's all good
It's a
comedy
callback
work.
if it's like in a month from now or whatever, like the end of the next or like the end
No,
of the
Matt.
eighth part of the season.
No, Matt. It's if it's an hour later.
Yeah. Have you
come on,
not
Matt.
seen a comedy special ever in your life?
But this is a what do you call it? A persistent campaign.
Yeah,
No,
but this individual session.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. The chat thinks it's pretty funny.
Yeah, this is streaming 101.
I think you said it before it even showed up
Oh,
in the.
that's awesome.
I think you said it before it showed up on stream. You typed it in.
Fucking dumb. Oh, fucking dumb.
Joe, all you could do is be dumb with us.
No, I got nothing to contribute. I'm good.
All right, well, all y'all have a good
Okay.
night.
That thing with the.
And if you're ever confused on what your name is,
Man, whoever Dark Mark 527 is, that's awesome, man. I gotta get affiliates so I can like give you something. Hashtag ship Gronko.
Oh, this is just, your chat is just gonna turn into our stupid D&D inside jokes.
I would love that. Honestly, I would love that if it was just constantly just I don't care even if I'm playing other stuff. It was just constant D&D inside jokes, and like the people who watched these streams would just get it even more.
Oh man.
good shit,
What's
man.
hilarious too is because I get to see it in real time, but then it doesn't show up on the stream chat for 20 seconds. Like I can react to it in real time.
Sure,
too,
sure.
so-
I gotta get going, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Sounds good,
Bye.
man.
GN, fellas.
Laters.
All right.
You Adi? Camera gone?
Who else?
Oh,
Cameron's still here.
no.
I think
Oh,
it's a
okay.
good night to go.
I thought you were hopping off as well.
No, not yet.
I
Okay.
am. I gotta get up
Okay.
in the morning, take my car in.
It's easy for you to say, Jerry.
You
don't have to
get up in the morning.
Good night. What?
God,
Does this say
It's a reference.
yeah,
You
you know, is it a
idiot piece
reference?
of
Yeah,
crap.
Hold
that
on,
is a reference.
Rick and Morty reference?
Nope.
Not even kind of.
No, I just heard Jerry. Hey,
Hey.
look it. Gronk took 10 points of damage, and yet he still is tied for the most hit points in the party.
Think comedy.
Rick and Morty?
Oh.
All right, I am
Mhm.
leaving.
Okay.
Good night.
Hey, dude.
Bye.
All right. I guess I can hop on my phone. I'm gonna go get Jack in the Box because Tuesday.
Yep.
Wait, I forgot.
Awesome.
I shared a Google Doc with you guys. Google Sheets for like notes that I started to make. That
Now I remembered what I was gonna mention at the very beginning of the thing. I was
How
gonna
did you share
start
it to me?
doing I was gonna share a Google Sheets for the combat thing.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, do that. But also, if anyone knows how to add like lines in, so I can like or like bullet points into each box,
I'll
that'd
take
be
care of
dope.
that.
Because I cannot get it to do that.
How did you share it to us? Just through Drive?
Through
Yeah,
Drive.
I sent it to
Do not say my.
KM98192888683 at Gmail, the patient hunter at Gmail, darkmark527 at
Stop
Okay,
Gmail.
okay, hey,
CCing our
dude,
emails.
shut up, shut up. It's on freaking.
Oh, why are you still have it up?
Yeah, Matt, I don't know why you keep the stream up for so long. You only need
Because I always put an ending thing on here. Ducks Limited #doxed.